Lally ho, friends, and thank you for sticking with us through that slight delay because we had a miscommunication about daylight savings time. But we're all here.
Yeah, you guys have it.
We are all here. There's a little bit of an international barrier there, but we're here. And as you might notice, we do have someone else in the Grunthor spot tonight.
Me.
No, actually, you didn't move. You're in the same spot. So yeah, we have a new player that will be joining us today. Grunthor, as we said, is going to be out for just a bit, maybe just today. But so we will see them soon. But if you want to just really quick tell us who you are, and then you can introduce your character when we get there. So if you just want to say hi.
Is this like the classroom intro? Like say your name and an interesting thing about you.
It wasn't until you said that. Now it is.
My name is Kat. I play a character called Blake, and an interesting thing about me is that I hate snow, and then I moved to the Northeast, and we're about to get like 13 inches tonight. So pray for me.
Yeah, those choices don't go together very well.
No, I mean, to be fair, it wasn't, the first winter I was here was, like, pretty mild, and then the next winter we had, like, 24 inches, and it was, like, I've made a giant mistake in my life, but...
Well, you can always move. But,
just
where it is warm is here in Lindblum. So let me give a quick recap over the super boring episode that we had last time.
Yeah, totally.
So, let's see. You all went to a ball that was rather uneventful. It just had a little light dancing, some hors d'oeuvres, and a little bit of patricide, regicide, and a coup. So, your typical fairy tale Cinderella type ball. So, yeah, as you all went there, Izzy broke away from the pack for a little bit to do a little bit of research on 3 topics in particular. The city or the Republic of Bostock, which is where Grunthor says he's from, but no one has ever heard of. Turns out there may be something there, something that's being hidden by certain mage societies that Izzy may or may not be familiar with. We also looked into the Mother Crystal and a little bit into Matoya, but you didn't really find as much on either of them necessarily as much as you did with Bostock. While Izzy was gone, however, Ava saw Izzy and went to talk to him, and it turned out that it was not Izzy, but it was in fact Izzy's brother, who Izzy had hinted at a little bit, and the Emperor had confused him for his brother when they first met. Basically kind of let you know that Izzy was just, in his words, a little petulant child that ran away from home. To which Ava questioned, what does petulant mean? But, so yeah, a little bit of an interaction there. And that's when basically all hell broke loose, right? So Noctis gets up to give a speech for his younger brother Firion, who has just married Sarah, the Queen of Cornelia, thus uniting these 2 cities, these 2 kingdoms that have been at war for decades. Turns out he's not okay with that, because in his mind, the Empire is... superior above all that, and he doesn't agree with the direction that his father has taken the Empire, and used some kind of magical ring that he is in possession of to basically kill his dad and start wreaking havoc throughout the ballroom as he stages this coup with a band of mercenaries that Ava is familiar with. Luckily, I swear I'm almost done. There was a lot that happened last episode. Luckily, one of those mercenaries wasn't quite on board with it. An old acquaintance of Ava named Biggs, who gave him the heads up and said, look, you got to get out of here. My husband Wedge is outside. They have already started to get your stuff together. We're going to help you get out of here. And with that, the teams kind of worked together to get out. Nozak performing just a little bit of murder himself on the way out as he killed Nashmira, which would be Firion and Noctis' grandmother.
Totally forgot about that.
As he had kind of put together that she had been the one undermining the peace talks between the 2 nations for decades. She had been in charge of all the assassination attempts. And then likely as Noctis got older, he took over that role, as Nozak kind of put all this together with his fancy new headpiece now that he can think. But as they were trying to escape, Kamari got hit in the back with the same ring that killed the Emperor and just managed to hand off Queen Sarah to Nozak in his battle armor right before the life drained from his face. Ava making one last-ditch attempt to get Firion out of there wasn't successful. Firion was left behind, although it seemed like he was in no immediate danger from his brother. God, has that been 2 hours yet? So that's where we left off, with everything in chaos and shambles as the three of you... Oh, I forgot the most important part. Oh. Grunthor. Grunthor's gone. It turns out Izzy, or not Izzy, as we know now, injected Grunthor with something in the side of his neck that caused him to become a little delirious, start to lose consciousness. When he turned around and saw it was Izzy... there was something that came over him, almost like a charmed effect, and then they were teleported out of there. So, be on the lookout. We will be having a probably shorter solo episode with Grunthor and myself to give you a little bit of backstory on what's going on there. But in the meantime, the three of you are escaping from the ballroom, and Blake, we'll get to you in just a second. So, right now, though, Ava, you would be the last one to come out of this... of the ballroom. As you rush out, at this point, everyone else is standing there, and Nozak has kind of deposited Sarah onto the ground, and she's just kind of looking past you as all of this shit is kind of going on around you. As you come out, Sarah looks at you and goes, "Where's Firion? Is he coming?"
"Where's Grunthor?"
I don't know. I lost everybody once everything started happening.
Oh, are we all out here?
At this point, yeah. Izzy, you would have been the first one out because you were the one that kind of inspired the group and got the door open. So Nozak would have been next, and then we're kind of picking up as Ava rushes out the door last.
Wait, you lost Grunthor?
He wasn't with me.
You lost Grunthor. You took him, didn't you? Where is he?
What do you mean I took him?
I watched you, stand over him and poof, gone.
I'm sorry. Okay, you wouldn't know this. It's not fair to be mad at you because of that. Teleporting with two people is something I can't do yet, Nozak, so I haven't the foggiest idea of what you're referring to.
Fuck, that was Heimdall.
Who?
Your brother.
Oh, your brother
has...
Fuck, I totally forgot about that. I was in the room when...
brother.
Wait. How do you know... Wait. I think that's when he would look back and say, "We don't have time for this. We need to get somewhere safe."
Okay, really quickly, where's Firion? Because I saw him on the other side of Noctis, still over there.
You didn't see him. He didn't come out. Sorry. Are you asking?
Yeah. We're still.
My bad.
I'm talking to Ava.
He's not coming.
Is he okay?
He was when I left.
We need to run.
That's good enough for me. Sarah, I'm sorry. I need you to get in the mech, please.
Okay. At this point, you hear someone go, "Ugh." As you turn around, Ava, you see Biggs kind of with his hand on the wall coming out behind you with a wound across his side, like he might have been either shot by a grazing arrow or a knife or a dagger or something. As he's bleeding and just kind of up against the wall, have you seen Wedge out here?
Not yet. We're gonna look for him though.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Damn, Wolfkin's really just July 1st at this game, bitch.
Shit.
I don't know what that means, but...
Oh, Pride Month, companies love them, and then July 1st, toss them aside.
Oh, he's alive!
Oh, yeah. That was a joke for me.
9. You don't see him, but you do remember he's short, so it might be... And at this point, there's crowds of people that are just poured out of the building here.
We need to go. Any direction is fine.
You can see and remember that Duchess is still tied up right outside over there.
Okay, go get Duchess. Go get our shit. I'm faster and sneakier than you guys. I'll find you quickly. I need to find Wedge and get whatever plan they had for us.
How far is Duchess away?
Like 10 feet. I mean, she's just kind of right outside, right away from the door. It's not a big walk at all.
All right, perfect. Izzy runs over and immediately unties her.
Okay. When you run over there, you see a small male Lalafell that's currently trying to untie Duchess himself.
Tell a person I do not know. Why are you trying to untie my friend's chocobo?
What was your name, sir?
I'm Izzy.
That's not it.
The child, kick the child if you have to. We got shit to do.
Wait, hold on. Do you happen to know an Ava?
Yeah, he's
yes.
over there looking.
He is still he has untied it just with him holding on.
Yeah, he's kind of got the reins, and he's like been trying to get up and do it, but he couldn't quite reach it. I'm sorry. My name's Wedge. I've been asked to kind of help. I was trying to get this done, but it's been very hard.
Did he hear Biggs mention Wedge?
I told you guys that I'm gonna look for Wedge while you guys get the
he did
chocobo.
say that. So.
Oh, cool. Has Ava started booking it yet?
Have you started booking it?
I'm gonna cast a healing word on Biggs, then I will.
While he does that, he snaps and Alnubis appears just right above you and just sits on your shoulder, almost pecking at your side, before you see him just like at 180 turning towards Izzy, who is just holding up the rein with Wedge holding it, and he's like, "Is this the one you were looking for?"
Ow, fuck. Yeah, that's him.
Perfect. That's when he'll just try to lead Duchess out. He says, "Come on, Duchess, we need to go."
Okay. At this point, Nozak, you're trying to get Sarah to get up into the mech. And she's agreeable at first, until she kind of stops, looking off into the distance. And she goes, "Mother?" And she jumps out of the mech and just takes off through the crowd, running away. And she starts screaming.
Immediately. Hold person
what
immediately.
is that, a save on her throw?
Yes, a wisdom saving throw.
What is your DC?
14.
Okay, that was an 18.
I forgot she's a cleric.
There was an 18 on the die even. So you see her muscles start to like tighten up for just a second as she pushes through and just starts running, screaming, "Get off of her!" Blake.
Yes.
As you have been hearing this commotion, you came upon a woman that was being assaulted. As you kind of just screamed at the person, they saw you and took off. But the woman has fallen down and is now... They had stabbed her with a dagger right in the side. And she has a wound that is bleeding pretty profusely from her side. You have come up to her just to see if she's okay. And as you stand over her, you see the threads kind of dancing around, as you do, as you're used to in times like this. And you see them battling each other. The thread that wants release and the thread that seems to be striving, wanting to stay with the mortal world unfinished business. She kind of looks at you and she's trying to speak, but nothing's coming out. You also see a crowd of people that are just kind of surging out of a building nearby. What are you doing?
So I go over to her and I take off, I'm wearing black gloves, so I take off one of my gloves and put my hand on her hand and try to smile reassuringly. And
she just smiles.
I take the thread and, or to her, it probably looks like I'm just grabbing something invisible in front of her, but to me, I'm grabbing the thread and looking at it. And I decide which one's long, and one seems longer and stronger. So I go, okay. I put my hand on her side, and as I'm healing, and I cast Healing Word. Do I need to roll for it?
Yeah, roll whatever the hit points is. Is that 1d4?
Okay. as I cast healing word, I say to her, trying to be reassuring again, it's like, ma'am, what do we say to the god of death? Not today. Not today. You can get back up. Not today, ma'am.
As you place your hand there, and you can feel the interesting blend of particular energy that you use to heal. You can see the wound starting to close up. It seems like there may be some lingering poison that was on the blade tip, but you think that you've at least pushed her back towards the land of the living for now, at least enough to maybe get her somewhere more stable and safe. As you're doing this, however, this woman comes running at you, dressed in a very lovely ball gown, very reminiscent of a wedding dress. Very white, with beautiful gemstones all around it, a beautiful necklace that kind of hangs down and right here with a beautiful crystal kind of in the middle. And she's running at you screaming, get off of my mother, what are you doing? As she runs up and she just pushes you. Give me a strength saving throw.
Oh, God.
She's not that
running
strong
after
either.
Sarah too.
I got a 9.
She just pushes you, and you fall back prone on your back as she pushes you off and goes, Mother, what? She looks up at you. What did you do to her?
I did nothing. She's all right. She's all right. Can I cast calm emotions, or do I have to be touching her?
Is it say range touch, or is it what's the range on that? Because if it has a range like 30 feet, then go for it.
60 feet.
Yep. Yeah, of course you can. Go for it. What kind of a save is that?
That is charisma, I think? Maybe?
Okay. And your spell save DC, is it 14? Because that's a fail. That's a fail because she rolled pretty low. So as she is kind of screaming at you, you see as you just kind of wave your hand, she stops for a second. And you can see a little bit of color come back to her face.
She's okay. She's okay. She needs to see a doctor. Like, she needs to see somebody. Okay. She needs to see somebody who can fix her up better than I can. I can only do a little, but she's okay. She's stable.
Okay. Who was chasing? Was anyone chasing after Sarah?
Yeah, Nozak.
Nozak. Okay. Anybody else?
He's just gonna run in.
Thematically, it makes sense.
Okay. Nozak, you kind of come upon this scene. At this point, Sarah is calm. It is Jane that she's kind of holding. She's cradling her head, and you see this.
At least I met that one.
Actually, what do they see, Blake? Can you describe your appearance for everyone?
So, Blake is a Lalafell, so she's only about 3.5 feet on a good day. If she's, like walking tall. She has kind of olive skin, a like splash of brown freckles across her face, brown eyes. Her hair is white and kind of a curly texture, but she keeps it pulled back and braided and twisted and mostly like kept up out of her face and kind of wrapped back in a low bun. And at one point she was wearing a very like a long robe, but quickly figured out that is not very easy to walk around in, so she's kind of tied it high up on one hip, so she has kind of a knee length sort of a skirt and black leggings, but everything's in black robe / dress, black leggings, black boots, and then kind of a black robe that is sort of wrapped sideways across both shoulders.
And you are
I wish I could describe stuff that good.
Nozak's like, I'm a bunny.
Yeah, I'm a rabbit. I wear armor. Nozak's gonna run over. Yeah, so he's gonna chase after Sarah, screaming at her.
Okay.
Looking at the scene. Oh god, my bloody headset. Why is it always when I need it the most? So Nozak's gonna...
I didn't think you could hear me. Before you do anything, just let me give you one more piece of information before you react.
Okay.
As you come up on the scene, because your passive perception is incredibly high, You stop for a second as something catches your eye. There is a pendant that Blake wears around her neck. And within the pendant, you can see what seems to be, at first glance, almost identical to the crystal that you and your friends bear. It kind of stops you for just a second in your tracks. Blake, as this... You've never seen anything like this before. You've never seen this race. It is literally a bunny that is like a humanoid bunny. This is not any kind of race you've ever encountered in your time here on Fantasia. As he comes closer, you're used to getting small little snippets of people's life energy, life sources. Even just being in close proximity to them, you're used to kind of sensing that from people.
I'm so sorry.
The aura that he's giving off is twofold weird. One, it seems ancient. And two, it seems cold. There is a iciness to it that you can't explain, that you've never really seen. As you're looking at this person, the gem on your neck begins to grow cold as well. Almost painful against your skin, but not quite. Now, Nozak, you can say what you were going to.
Sorry.
I'm done with my exposition.
No, it was good. I'm glad you did, because my spirit just got called out for being an asshole. So, Nozak's gonna
not
run
necessarily what I meant.
That's just how I'm taking it, because he's a capitalist. No, so Nozak's gonna run up. He's gonna notice the pendant and stop for just a second, but then he's gonna realize the scene and see Jane on the floor. She's obviously injured. See Sarah's kind of not reacting the same way that I just saw her react a second ago, and. Kat, I'm so sorry for this, but Nozak is going to pull out his mace, hold it up to your head, and say, injured or healer? Did you injure her or did you heal her?
I healed her.
Okay,
What?
Done. Sweet. Sarah, love this for you. We need to go now.
Why am I being threatened by a bunny?
Okay, first of all, you are too taller than me yourself. You can't talk shit. No. We've got to go. You heal. We are connected. I'm gonna tell you that, and I will give you a bit more information in a minute. But right now, the Australianisms are coming out. But right now, shit's fucked, and we need to go. We need to go now, Sarah. Love this for you, and Nozak is like fully pulling and shoving Sarah to go, and is like telling Jane to get up.
It's fine. I'm going. I'm good. Let's go.
Can I
what's the
invest in
rush?
the calm emotion on her so that she can?
Yeah, you can drop it, and as you realize it's still going and drop it, she's like, "What's the? We have got to go." She turns back to you, Blake. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Just get her somewhere stable. Like, she really does need somebody else looking at her.
Okay.
I did what I could, but
Thank you. And she'll kind of pick Jane up and put her arm around her neck and start trying to help her back. Ava.
Okay.
Really quick.
Yes,
at this
go.
point, have you taken off anywhere? Or are you still back at the where the throng of people were?
After a bit of them conversing and not immediately coming back, I went over to see what the fuck is going on.
Okay. Did anybody stay back near Duchess?
Oh, Izzy is still with Duchess. In fact,
Okay.
he's talking to Wedge, about to ask him where the fuck we can get where the fuck your card is.
You feel a tiny pebble kind of hit you in the side of the head.
Okay, rude. I look.
Give me a
towards-
perception check.
Okay.
I know the man who...
Nice. That's a whole 15.
15. It's easy enough to see. The person was trying to get your attention. As you look back behind the stables, off a little bit, there's some trees that they've planted just to kind of make the entryway here look a lot better into the ballroom. You see Luca standing there with Nellie by his side, like, "Come here. Come here."
Izzy will look at Wedge and say, listen, you seem like a trustworthy person. I'm going to have you take Duchess to Biggs so that you all can get to your cart faster. If I find out you stole her, I'm going to murder you. And he just pats him on the head before he just jumps over the counter to go see Luca.
Hey, have you seen my old man?
Yes, he's fine. We're about to leave. Would you like to come with us?
Yes, I need to talk to him. Some people showed up at our house.
We can talk in the car.
Okay,
Come on.
okay, fine. And then he'll kind of come over. You see he pulls Nellie out with him, too. As you all kind of manage to get back together. Blake, what are you doing as the two of them start to... Sorry, go ahead.
It works story-wise. Again, I'm going to be such an asshole to you at first, and I'm so sorry.
It's true.
So
Nozak is an asshole to pretty much everybody at first, so...
Yeah. So Nozak's going to, like, start pushing Sarah and Jane and that a little bit, and he's going to start walking away, but then he's going to remember the pendant. Was it a pendant or an amulet? Sorry?
It's a pendant. It's like a necklace.
Okay. So he's going to remember the pendant for a second, stop at his tracks, turn around, and say, I promised you that I would explain more, but you're coming with us as well. And Nozak's gonna, like, for the first time in his little life, he reaches for someone's hand and gets to hold it. And you're gonna feel this rabbit just start pulling you towards where Sarah and Jane are walking off as well. I'm like, you're in on this. We gotta go as well. Just trust me, please. I know this is weird. I'm sorry.
Blake.
But you've got a pendant with a crystal, and the crystal does things.
Blake, because your glove was still off, because you had taken it off to heal Jane.
Yeah.
Once he reaches out and grabs you, as Nozak tends to do, the second he makes contact with you, it almost feels like your blood runs cold. At that point, you can see, now that you're touching him, you can see his life threads just kind of all over the place. They're very unique and different from anything else that you've ever seen before. You know, you're used to seeing the threads of people, especially near death, and how those manifest themselves, how they give you a kind of a picture of not only the life they had, but the life they may have or may not have left. For the first time, the strings that you see here are completely undefined in any way at all. They are rampant and wild and going off in multiple directions and splintering and splitting like a spider web, as though there are an infinite number of different possibilities. And all of them are kind of frozen over with this crystallized ice. It looks like they're all made out of like icy spider webs as they kind of branch out. While he's touching you, you can feel the pendant even grow cold and cold and cold, and it almost feels like it seeps into your soul. As you can feel like the inside of yourself, it's not unpleasant, and it's almost a comforting feeling, which is kind of strange. And for the first time, you can feel their life streams kind of intertwining with your own. All this happens in just a split second. And then you're being pulled along behind Nozak.
I think she's also still kind of processing that there was a bunny holding a mace to her head and just... there's still the... I'm in the big city now and there's a real live bunny and he's holding my hand. Like, what the hell do they do in these cities?
We gotta go now. I'm sorry.
I've seen some weird shit, but I ain't seen nothing like you. What the hell?
You're about to see some weirdest shit. We got to fucking go.
What is going on? Like,
also
how?
above table.
Yeah,
it's so cool that like that's how you see everything. We had a dream. And you're seeing like psychic spiderweb bullshit? That's cool. We went to sleep.
Yeah, she gave me something easier to work with.
Thanks.
As he drags you back, eventually you come together with this interesting group of people. You have, I'll let everybody just describe themselves really quick, because A, you're new to the group. B, this is the start of a new arc, so we may have new viewers here too. So, Nozak, really quickly, let's just, you don't have to go into super detail. Let's hit your race and all that stuff. Nozak, just really quick, as you're dragging her away, let her know exactly what she's looking at.
So I am a loperate. I am a little bunny rabbit. We are literally like 1, maybe 1.5 feet tall off the ground. And usually I'm in armor, but right now I am decked to the gods. In like a really pretty outfit. But I am technically over 1,000 years old.
Yep. They all just came from the ball, so they're all really nice. Izzy, as you come back together, Izzy is there as well, and they look like...
Izzy is a dark brown-skinned Vieira with brown eyes, black hair. He has the black rabbit ears coming from the side of his head because 2 pairs of ears would be really stupid, and I will stand by that. The outfit he's wearing is fancy and is tricked out with like a bunch of blues and silvers, and he's pulling over a golden chocobo very quickly with 2 children following him. I think I sent you guys a picture of what his ball outfit looks like.
Yeah, it looked awesome.
Amazing.
And then Ava.
And Ava is an Ellison. He looks pretty young, and he's kind of short for the average Ellison. And he doesn't wear any armor, and he carries a quarterstaff. He's got white hair, and he's wearing some fancy Twilight space / elemental attire for the ball.
Oh, yeah. With them are also 2 children. One seems to be about 10. The other one you would put maybe at 13. The 10-year-old's a little girl. The 12, 13-year-old is a boy. As he
The little shit.
As he runs up, he runs over. The boy, by the way, runs straight over to Nozak, gives him a big hug, and then just kind of pushes him away and says, "What the fuck is going on?"
Okay, long story short, Noctis is an asshole, staged a coup, the Emperor is dead, we don't know where the Empress is, they tried to kill Sarah, but she's cool, she's over there, we don't know where Furion is, he's still in there, Kamari's dead.
Nozak, this isn't a short story.
We do not have time for this.
This is the short story!
Wedge, where's your cart?
Dude, no. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Cart. Dude.
We need to get out.
He turns around to you. I don't think you understand. People came to the house like 30 minutes after you left. Like,
what?
They raided the place. We barely got out.
Hang on, wait. Is there a house there?
As far as I know, when I left, I barely got me and Nellie out. Thank God Beryl wasn't there, or otherwise he probably wouldn't have even survived. Like, they came... I don't even know if you made it to the ball yet.
I mean,
dude,
we've been here the whole...
What's going on?
Did
you piss somebody off? Do you owe somebody money? I've got money if you need it.
Do I owe somebody money? I own the fucking military, Luca.
Are you sure about that?
No, well, not anymore.
You have no power now.
No, not anymore.
Listen, old man. Listen. Take it from me. They're looking for you, man. You can't just... there's no getting out of town out the front gate.
Okay. Alright, then...
I got away. It's up to you.
Yep. Okay, do you... Of course you do, but do you have somewhere that you can hide in the city?
No, I'm not staying here.
Okay, well then you two are coming with me as well then.
Yeah, dude.
And I'm gonna
can I
push
stay here? Dude! What kind of dad are you? Oh, I'm sorry, the house just got taken.
Obviously.
You think it'd be fun to hide somewhere? Fuck no!
I don't know these things.
Alright,
I'm trying really hard not to laugh.
As sweet as this family reunion is, Sarah is going to be murdered if we do not leave soon.
Right. You said something about a cart. Is he... Right? Something somewhere?
You, Wedge. Where's yours and I'm assuming your husband's cart?
Oh, good for them.
Yeah, about that. You've been saying cart. I didn't really have one. We're gonna help you get away. We didn't really have a plan past that.
Oh my god.
Luca at this point goes, "Oh my god, would you all just follow me?" and starts like pushing through the crowd. Nellie, on the other hand, looks terrified. Blake, everything that's kind of happening around you is probably a little overwhelming. Yeah. But for just a second, let's see, what's your passive perception? So you see this little 10-year-old girl, and as people start running, she just stands there frozen for just a second, looking terrified and lost, and her eyes catch yours for just a second, and she just kind of stands there and just kind of seems frozen in place.
Can I reach my hand out to her and try to the gloved hand.
Okay.
And take her. Can I cast Calm Emotions again?
If you want to, go for it.
Yeah.
If you got the spell slot, more than welcome.
Oh wait. I do have the slot. So I cast Calm Emotions again and try to take her hand, just be like, it's gonna be okay. Like, come on, like, we're going with the bunny.
She resists.
the world is crazy. We're going with the bunny, but it's going to be okay. Come on.
She resists for just a second, and then she goes, "Yeah, let's go with Mr. Bunny Man. He's really nice."
Okay. Well, he had a mace in my he threw a mace in my face for a moment, but other than that, he seems really cool. So
he
come
does
on.
that sometimes.
Yeah. Glad to know it wasn't just me.
With that, she starts skipping. Now that she has calmed down. So,
And Blake is just like way behind.
Yeah, because she's 10, so she's probably taller than you two. So, Luca keeps leading you in and out through various different passages and places, Nozak, that you know of but have never been. I mean, Luca, by the way, Blake, Luca is Nozak's adoptive son. He is a Hume, and Nellie is also a Hume as well. But Luca is a master of the, let's say, secret areas of Lindblum and the shadier sides of Disney. He's a little rogue, okay? So
That's my little thief.
Eventually, he brings you back away from the crowds, and as you kind of make your way further away from the Imperial Palace and the ball, you would almost think that nothing had happened. At this point, it's night. It's probably 10:30 at night. You've gone in through the residential district, and it's quiet. People here have turned in for the night. They're either in bed or in their homes just being. And he leads you eventually towards the inner wall to a small entryway, to which Nozak, you realize right away where he's taking you. He's taking you to the sewers.
Yay.
And he kind of stops and turns around. Now, this is my suggestion. We can go through the sewers, or we can take it your way and try to go out the front gate. I'm up for whatever, but I'd really rather not die today. And I don't know what's going on, but I know whoever it is doesn't like you very much right now, dude.
By the way, as he said that, Izzy has already taken the manhole cover off.
Yeah, we
Can
kind of
Duchess
don't really
fit
have much
through
of a
the-
choice.
Can Duchess fit?
It's yeah, Duchess can get in there. It's more of an entryway, not like a manhole cover necessarily, but one of those ones that's like more of a, larger archway that kind of already has kind of water running through it that you can walk into.
Gotcha.
So,
Yeah.
Right, dope.
so
Yeah, look,
there
okay,
are
well,
bars, but you can see that they have already been kind of cut on the end, as though people use this from time to time. People.
Anybody over 4 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, look. Shit went down. We'll explain it as we walk. Your idea is probably better.
I know my idea's
As
better.
it-
I'm just giving you the,
Okay, now is
Let you
not the
make you
time to
feel
get
like a-
smart with me.
Dude, I just got fucking attacked in my own home. Okay?
So,
Yeah,
the
I've
bars
been-
to the
Wait,
sewer.
silly
Are we-
blind.
Izzy's
are we doing
gone.
that, or
I am. Let's go. And then Luca just kind of dumps in.
as they go in, Izzy pulls out his 4 singular cylindrical pieces of wood. I was gonna sneeze, but it went away. You see the rooms light up as he speaks the magic words, and they each have orbs of light that appear over each of them, and he puts them in various places around the group so that we can actually see.
Okay. Is that dancing lights?
Yes, he cast dancing lights. I should have just said that.
Perfect. Well, no, I was just making sure. Okay. As you all enter the sewers, Luca up first, as he just kind of makes his way in. The entryway here is going to be a little bit of tight for those of you that are a little bit taller, but I promise it opens up once you get in here. There's a direct line. Once we cross through the sewers, it'll put us out the backside, and then we should be able to be out of the city, none the wiser. Hurry up there, though, old man.
I'm gonna smack you, I swear to God.
So,
Alright, yeah, everyone go. Let's just... yeah, just follow Luca. We'll be right.
okay.
That counts for you too, little friend. I say little, but you're still 2 feet taller than me.
Oh, that me. Okay.
Yeah, what is your name?
My name is Blake Wytewood, sir. What's yours?
Okay, well, as you've probably heard by my child cussing me the fuck out, my name is Nozak.
Language!
Fuck off! The Vieira over there, that's Izzy. The Ella's and he's Ava, and everybody else you'll meet. This is Nelly. Nelly's the one you're dragging with you. The Chocobo's Duchess. We're going.
Nelly is dragging Blake. If she was skipping, Blake is just behind her like tight.
Running, trying to keep up.
like, this is my life now. It's fine. This is probably faster, too.
As you make your way into the sewers, you'll notice it is very dark, but luckily with the dancing lights, you do have some visibility. So, what you see... Let me go ahead.
Question, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Izzy, does dancing lights, does the object have to be touched by someone, or can it be, like, thrown?
No, they're just, lights. I can, move as I please.
Okay. Alright, I'll let you go first, Wolf. But I has idea.
Yeah, it's not light. Like, I don't think he puts it on an actual object. He creates the objects themselves, right?
Oh!
They're
okay.
basically like floating orbs around him currently that he put in various places around the group.
Oh, okay. Alright, never
Yeah.
mind then. I
Lights
thought
is-
they were like objects that you
He
made
can
luminous.
he can move them though.
Okay, cool. Never mind
Yeah,
then.
that's a separate cantrip. Light is
Okay.
that is a thing, but all right. What you all see as you first come into this, now that you have the lights, you can see the pathway before you opens up a little bit, and there seems to be this huge stretch in the room in front of you that's just this green, nasty kind of sewer water. You don't know how deep it is, but somebody at some point has built like a makeshift bridge across it. That's about all you can see from where you are. The place just kind of continues straight towards the north. You can see, those of you with really good vision can see kind of towards the end of the hall there. It does look like it either branches right or left. But apart from that, that's all you got at the moment. What do y'all want to do? I've got tokens on the map in Roll20 for the 4 of you. We do have Duchess, both kids, Biggs, and Wedge with us, and Sarah and Jane. So we have an entourage, but I'm not keeping
We got
track
a whole
of.
crew.
Yeah, but-
I'm not keeping
Army.
track of all of those tokens. So I
Ain't nothing gonna
apologize
ambush us.
for breaking the immersion. That's actually true
Okay, so-
because I do believe that Blake has a fancy item that helps with that anyway. So
Oi,
Yeah.
let's go. Everybody remember your partner. Stay with your partners. No.
Anyone who can't defend themselves needs to be in the middle of us. All the people who can defend need to be on either side of them. Sarah,
Biggs, Wedge, can you two fight?
Biggs kind of looks down at this gaping wound. I can do my best, but I'm not going to be as good as I was. Wedge, on the other hand, goes, I'm okay with a crossbow, but I'm really more of a thinker.
Right. Okay. So it seems like everybody else is in the middle then.
yeah. That's when Izzy puts a hand on Sarah's shoulder. He says, Sarah, you are the most important person who needs to be alive right now, all right? I need you to understand, if you act on emotion for no reason and end up dying, your kingdom is doomed because you have no heirs left. So I need you to really think about that before you make a decision, please. And thank you.
Give me a thank you. Give me a persuasion or intimidation check with advantage.
He's gonna roll persuasion
with
Sure.
advantage.
Cool.
The advantage is only there because
That's a
you said thank
13.
you.
That's a 13. DM, I want you to know, before she even has time to react, he just continues forward. He does not particularly care about what she has to say after that.
Do roll it again though, unless that's 2. Yeah, no, give me with advantage. So roll me one more just in case.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Cool. I don't remember what I got before.
12. So
Hold
you
on.
say that and turn. You got it's in the log. So 13 and 12.
Okay, cool.
As she just kind of is left standing there as you walk away, you don't know if she took it to heart or not.
Ava's gonna walk up behind her and say, "Oh, by the way, speaking of your kingdom, Cornelia is under attack by sea monsters."
Wait, what? How did I? First of all, above table. How did I forget to mention that in the recap?
The recap?
That was important. That was an important point. She starts for a second. I see.
It happened right as soon as Noctis went fucking psycho mode, so I assume it's related.
I would assume. She just turns and walks away. She doesn't have anything to say.
Ava, did
She
you say that
looks-
loud enough for everyone or just Sarah?
I mean, we're kind of traveling in a tight group. I assume anyone nearby or that was listening would probably hear it.
I would say Izzy did not, since he took off. But based on the passive perceptions of Blake and Nozak, I'd say that you both picked up on that. Blake, you would know that Cornelia is a town or a kingdom off to the southwest. You know that at one point they were prominent, but in the last, recent memory, basically since you've been alive, they've kind of been just a crumbling nation. You've probably never been there yourself, but as far as you know, they're just this little pocket kingdom over in the corner of the world, tucked away, don't really trade with anybody, nothing fancy. But apparently,
Shady.
putting the pieces together, that's the queen. So, Izzy, what are you doing?
Izzy is going to go ahead and really quick. Sorry, I need to read over one of my abilities. A very prominent ability to my build, actually. Okay, I can only use it once, so it would be best to use Alnubis for now.
Okay.
I think he says, I need you to fly over there for me, please. And you guys see his eyes go silver as he sends Alnubis to look ahead for the group real quick.
Okay. So you're going to go
really
and
quick,
take
I'm
a look
gonna
at the
see
left?
I'm gonna see how far this connection goes, just so I can see if I can only get a look down the hall real quick.
I think you get like a mile you get 100 feet or something.
Oh yeah, 100 feet of you can communicate telepathically. Cool.
Yeah.
He's going to have Alnubis go to this actual entrance and
Okay.
look down it first, and then he's going to have him fly down a little, about 10 feet forward.
Okay. So as he flies up, as he flies over the first bubbling brook there, you can just see as you look down from an aerial view, it does look like it could be deep. You can't really tell from the air, of course, but you can tell that it looks like deep water. As he kind of flies into this nook at the top left, there is more sewer water there, but this looks like it's just a puddle, and you can hear dripping from above. And as he kind of perches on this thing in the corner and looks up, there's just some water that's dripping from whatever's above, making this puddle kind of splash down on the floor. There is another door leading off to the south from here.
And what if he checks to the right?
To the right, there is an archway, and immediately there are some stairs that seem to be going down. And then also there is another opening room here with, again, very similar, a puddle of water with just drip, drip, drip coming down. Coming out of that, there looks to be some kind of sewer moss or grass that's growing out of this thing. But that does seem to be
Gross.
stairs going further down into the sewer.
Cool. Alnubis will fly back, and then Izzy will describe to the group what he saw, more specifically to Luca, to ask if he can give any insight on either one of those things that he saw.
Well, we definitely want to go down because what we're trying to do, we're kind of elevated. We want to start heading down so that we can get, lower.
So you recommend the right?
I mean, if we're trying to get out, Nozak, give me a history check.
Oh God, do I like that one?
You like that
I
one
like
now.
that one now.
You like that one now.
I like being smart. I'll never fucking mind. I rolled
Oh,
an 8.
jeez.
This place looks.
Artificial intelligence. It's AI.
This place seems familiar to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes! Don't like that.
I have always wanted to be hit with. It looks fine.
This place
right.
seems familiar to you. That's all you get.
We need to go. Please be careful on the bridge. And Izzy is going to start heading on the bridge.
Okay. As you start walking slowly across the bridge, it's not a good bridge. Okay. It's very rickety, and with each step, it's kind of like you hear the creaks. You put your foot down at one point, and you feel like one of the boards is about to snap. Go ahead and give me a dexterity check.
Me? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That's a 2. Nice. 12.
12. 12 was enough. As
God.
you kind of feel it start to creak, and then realize that board's probably rotten through, and very slowly you make your way across the bridge to the other side.
Yeah, Izzy will allow himself to serve as a test before he says, if there's a chance, it might be better for Duchess to jump over. She seems like she will be heavier than all of us.
Duchess?
How wide is the bridge?
It's a rather wide bridge. You could walk probably 2x2 across it if you needed to. But
Okay.
by the way, bridge, it's looks to be very ramshackly made with boards people have found. It was definitely just kind of put together to span this. It wasn't like a good bridge built, but they're longer boards.
This looks like deep water, right?
You think so? It looks deeper.
How
Wait.
confident are we that the giant chicken thing can jump across the bridge?
As you're
Well,
saying that, the giant chicken just starts running and jumps, and
shit.
with the flap of her wings starts to flap, almost doesn't make it. The second you said it, she went for it, but I cleared my own dex check when I rolled it. And she lands on the other end, but she hits one of the boards, and her foot does go through it, and just kind of grazes the top of the water, but she pulls it out and then kind of clambers back up next to you.
All right. I keep forgetting Duchess is an animal. I will keep that in mind for next time.
Kupo. What's up?
Please,
You right?
all of you, be careful as you continue over.
Oh,
I
don't
was
worry.
gonna say,
I'll make this
maybe-
easy for the rest of us. And I'll walk over to the ledge here,
Yep.
and I will use my elemental attunement of shaping the flowing river. And I will inhale a deep breath and just exhale, and the water in front of me, 30 feet wide and up to 120 feet in front of me, will just freeze over. And we can walk over it.
Okay. Duchess just kind of cocks her head at you.
All right. I will keep that in mind for next time. I apologize.
It's okay.
So yeah, you all can make your way across the now frozen over little bit of water there very safely. Jane is still very, very hurt, and Sarah's helping her, so they're going a little slow.
Can we send the chicken back over? And put the ma'am and the little girl on it?
When you say that, Duchess
Sorry, I don't know the chicken's name.
hears you. It's Duchess, but you wouldn't know that.
Yeah, that's why she's calling it the chicken.
Hears you and actually does start coming back over. It seems to understand what you're saying, just like it seemed to understand what Izzy said. I don't know if any of you have actually had this much interaction with Duchess, so you may not have realized that she's as smart, because I know Grunthor has like extreme interaction with Duchess, but you all, I don't know if you have. So Duchess does seem to be much smarter maybe than you anticipated.
She might be smarter than me.
I think Izzy's the only one aside from Grunthor that's like talked to her before, because
Maybe.
I know Nozak hasn't.
So yeah, that's Blake. As you say that, Duchess comes back over and actually kind of lowers down, and if you're assisting, you and Sarah can help Jane up onto her, and then Sarah will also says, "Just hold here. It's a little. I know you probably haven't ridden one in years, so just kind of hold here, and she'll take care of you." And then what were you gonna say, Blake? Sorry.
Love that.
Oh, I was just gonna say she's a little bit scared because I think most of the chickens that she would have seen are like the little kind where sometimes they can be angry. So she's a little, she's a little like, please, like please be nice, like please be a nice chicken. Like I think she's probably heard of Kokobos, but not like she's never seen one before. So it's just like, please be nice because you're huge. And then she puts her hand, or she kind of does the same thing for Ellie, like puts her hands together to give her a boost if she needs it.
Okay.
Like.
Yeah, and then when you boost Nellie up, Sarah also says, just make sure she doesn't fall out, okay? She's hurt really bad, okay? And Nellie says, okay, yeah, I can do that. I have a job. I can do that. And then you see her kind of sit up straight.
Oh, my baby.
And start doing her best to take care of Jane. As the chocobo starts to stand up, it towers over you. And it just looks down at you and cocks its head. And then just kind of bows it low in a sign of what you take to be friendship. As it turns around and just starts making its way slowly across the ice.
Before it goes, Blake just kind of pats it on the beak. It is like, good chicken.
When you do that, it kind of nuzzles into your hand.
No.
Oh.
Love that.
And then she, to kind of way, she's just like, I love the chicken. Just instant, like, I love the chicken. Please be nice.
Oh, that's so cute.
You all have successfully made your way past that with Ava's awesome
Monk
cheating.
bullshit.
We solved your bridge puzzle.
That wasn't a puzzle.
All right.
But it was, you bypassed my stuff, man. Well done. That was smart. So, you all have made it across this. Now that you're there, you can see off to the right and left. No, Zach, I'll let you make me one more history check. As you see the
I'm gonna
arches.
move myself over to the other side.
Yeah, and Blake,
history.
can I give you control? Can you move that character?
I can't.
Oh, no. Okay, give me just 1 second. I failed.
It's like oh, wait. Oh, no. Okay, I can't. Good. I feel better now.
Okay, hold on just a
he
second.
he was too busy talking to Blake. I can roll another one. He didn't see the first one, right?
Wait, what'd you say, a 9?
No.
Still seems
I
familiar.
haven't rolled yet. No, yeah, it was a 9.
He should be able to now, but if not...
Yay! Yeah, I can.
Okay, perfect.
I remember what that archway reminded me of. We've got stones at the house.
What are you all doing? You do see there is some off to the left, but you do see the archway and the stairs leading down that that Izzy told you about.
Izzy will peek his little head past the archway to see if there's anything else in this room.
Give me a perception check.
Yeah, sure. God, Izzy, what is wrong with you? That's a 9.
It's hard to see beyond what I've revealed from the doorway. So your lights don't quite penetrate well enough, and your eyes, even though you're trying to focus, can't see as far into the dark. But there does seem to be possibly another room off to the south. And you do see something kind of up against a corner, but up against the wall, the far wall towards the south, but you can't make out what it is.
All right, cool. Izzy is just going to send Al Nubis there.
Okay. As you send Al Nubis there, you're looking through his eyes again, I'm assuming.
Yes.
There is another room off to the south, and there does seem to be a treasure chest that has been beaten and just totally decimated. Like it's made of
Oh.
wood, and it has just been completely ransacked.
Okay.
Did
Yeah,
Grunthor put another body in that one?
Al-Nubis
Thank
flies back, and Izzy will come out of his trance and say, all right, there's nothing in this room. We need to go down.
But you do see there is a doorway for one other door, just one other room down there. It's kind of hard to see on the map, but like right
Okay.
next to
He
it.
says,
But
oh, yeah, I see what you mean. He says, oh, there's also another doorway. Do you guys just want to take this route, or do you want to explore what's down there?
Luca, do you know what's over there?
no, I don't really know. I've been in here a couple times just to get in and out of the city real quick. And he kind of shoots a look at Nozak, like, "Oh shit, I shouldn't have said that."
Oh,
But I usually
We'll-
I just make a beeline.
We'll follow your lead then. Come on.
Is that? I mean, you want to just go?
Yes.
Luca, to be
I will
completely honest,
I will follow your lead.
What was that,
because my
Nozak?
perception is so massively fucking high. Doza's just gonna turn to Luca and be like, Luca, I know you get up to shady shit. I know you steal things. I know you get in and out of the city. I know what you're up to. I'm not stupid. And right now, you're the one that knows where everything is. So if you need to reveal some sneaky shit like you can turn invisible, now's a good time because we got to go.
No, I don't have anything like that. I'm just saying, like, I only know how to get in and out. There's a bunch of stuff down here that I've never really. Wow, I'm not gonna look around by myself.
Well, at least you put a brain in there. All right, let's go.
With your passive perception, as you walk into that room, you notice the chest as well. It's one of yours.
What?
It's one of yours.
It's what? Hang on a second, that's mine. Wait. Yeah. Oh.
Now you're
Look at
starting
it,
to
Sarah.
remember why this place looks so familiar. It's been a long time since you've been down here, but it is one of the places you hid some shit.
Oh, that was a sneaky fuck.
You have no idea what
Forgot
it is,
about
though.
that.
Not with an 8 and a 9.
Tell me that ain't an idea, of course not.
All right. We need to continue forward, team.
I'll be there in a second, and Nozak is going to run straight over to the chest.
Wait, what do you mean you'll be?
So, yeah.
Give me
Nozak's going to run over to
investigation
the
check.
chest. Okay. I like this one. Oh, Christ's sake. Oh, that's a 7, not a 1. Okay, 11.
You don't remember what was put in this thing, but there's nothing in it now. Someone has smashed it up and taken, you had a lock on it, but it was a pretty standard lock, and the lock is still there.
Yeah.
But the treasure chest itself has just been completely just broken. Like, they decided to screw the lock and just broke the whole thing. Whatever.
But the lock's fine?
Is the what?
The lock is, like, in decent enough shape to be used again?
You remember these kind of locks? These were when you were first kind of starting out with your abilities. You've definitely upgraded your locking since then. This was one of your first old stashes that you put down here.
Yeah, my pick lock skill is at like 80 now. This is like back when it was 10. Okay, well, I'm gonna pocket the lock. I'm gonna pocket the locket. Sure. So I'm gonna hold on to that, and then I'm just gonna start running back over to everybody else and start getting ready to go down.
Okay.
Wonderful. I hope your expedition was a good time. Luca, are there any tips you can give us while we're down here?
Watch your step. He just kind of goes on down.
Wonderful.
Y'all following behind. Okay.
How high is the wall?
Sorry, how high is the wall?
Yeah,
Like, how high is the ceiling?
Oh, no, like where I'm at. Like, how tall is that?
Hold on.
Oh, the archway. You shouldn't have a problem because if Izzy was able to get through.
It looks.
Yeah, it's kind of just an archway that spans up to the ceiling, and at this point, it's opened up. So even Izzy and the Chocobo aren't. I mean, it's probably a good 15 feet to the ceiling in here.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. No, sorry. I thought it was like a insurmountable waist-high wall.
Oh no! It's an arch. Yep. Nope. Just an arch. Sorry.
Just kidding.
Sorry, Kat just letting out her inner D&D player. Everything is suspicious on the map.
No, I was like, well, if that's like, I'm like, well, he can jump over it. He's like 5'7", he's 6 foot. Like, poor Blake is just like, please, can I
And you're new, so everybody just goes on, and you're back there like, hello, you made me come.
Like, oh yeah, Rabbit just jumps on top. Like, do you need some help? No.
I'm small.
So, going to the second floor, right?
Yep.
Wait, the second floor? We're going up?
Well, no, just the
No, we're going
second
down.
floor.
B2.
Oh,
We're going
okay.
to B2.
See if
Yeah,
you
B2,
can
yeah.
move it, Cat, really quick. Make sure.
Oh god.
So, when
Yeah.
you get down here, you see something very similar to what you saw on the first floor. Except this time it is a much, much longer pool of water. It looks filthy. It looks nasty. You're not sure what's in it. But at the other end, you can see this giant... This one is a giant arch. And from outside, you can see what looks to be maybe some moonlight. This might be what leads out of the sewer. Luca at this point says, okay, I have not had any problems because, well, I'm telling I'm in shape, you know, so he looks at Ava, you'll be fine. He looks at Nozak, you put on some pounds though, old man, so you might want to watch your step, kind of pat your belly.
We're all gonna be fine. Don't worry. And then I'll spend another key point to do the shape of the flowing river again because it's 120
Listen, Ava said we are not risking it.
feet. Nope.
I just kind of like the reaction you saw on Wolf's face the first time he did it. Like, yeah, you know what? Okay, I'll let you have this. Comes to the second one. It's longer. And it was like, I don't care.
How far does that reach?
It reaches 120 feet.
120 feet. Okay,
That-
go for it.
That's so bullshit.
Yeah,
Go
so
for it.
I'll just do it
Now
like across
the wall
here.
is iced.
Okay,
So it goes 30 feet apart, and then I'll just do inhale again, and then breathe out and freeze over the water.
as this stinky shit river kind of just freezes over. Yeah, you have a ice bridge now that kind of spans the length of the pool, kind of bypassing the rickety old bridge.
Thank goodness, because I don't want to fall in water today.
Okay,
I'll kind of skate across and help people go across.
okay.
Somewhere in this universe, Ava's just going,
Give me a dexterity check.
Rude.
Acrobatics or just dexterity?
Just straight dex for this.
Okay.
14. Okay, as you're skating across, make it across just fine. Shh, shh, shh.
hate that.
Looking pretty awesome, if I do say so myself.
Yeah.
So Ava.
Izzy is going. Oh, pardon. I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say Ava. You can move yourself over if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Izzy
I'm
is going
gonna
to
stay in the middle and help people.
be behind Team Chocobo.
Okay, so Ava, you're gonna stop in the middle. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of help escort people and walk around since I'm kind of easier to walk around on ice.
Gotcha. Makes sense. Okay, so who is next?
I'll go next.
Okay.
Light boy.
But yeah, I'm tiny and I'm using all 4 of my feet, so I get advantage on, right? Yeah?
No.
Skittering across.
Damn it, so close. It was a dex save, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, cool. 15.
15. So, are you just kind of skittering across?
Yeah, I'm kind of doing that rabbit thing where I'm like, I get some momentum and then everything just kind of goes all over the place. I just fall flat and slide.
Okay. Gotcha. I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, so as you see,
Love ya.
Nozak just kind of skirting across. He's coming at you, Ava, to kind of, he's running at you. Right before he gets to you, you see something pop out of the water and just grab Nozak,
Rude.
tackle him, and slam him into the other side of the water.
Rude.
We're going to roll initiative now.
Nice.
Bridge.
Yeah, the ice bridge is a good idea, though. The ice bridge it's still better than you... It's going to work out, I think.
Okay, +3. Initiative for Nozak is 16.
Okay.
I got a 19, baby.
Let's go.
Okay, read those
Oh,
off
I
to me.
didn't
'Cause so, Izzy, what were you, 19?
Yes.
Okay. Ava?
17.
Okay. Nozak?
16.
Blake?
8.
8? Okay. Did you say 16,
It's okay.
Ava, or what did
It's
you
okay
say?
for healers to go last.
17? Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, it's kind of ideal to have a healer at the end and the healer in the middle,
Absolutely.
It is.
just in case.
So something
Love
jumps out of the water and comes after this. The bridge was a good idea and a bad idea because it did disturb the water and kind of alerted them. They were more on alert because of that. But the idea was you could have snuck across the bridge maybe, but with that they were like, okay, somebody's there. So still a good idea, I think.
Like this bitch.
But so something has tackled Nozak, knocked him off into the water. You see nothing else. Izzy, you're up.
Oh, god damn it. Okay.
I'd also like to remind you that we didn't long rest, so I think at least Nozak and Ava are down a limit break.
Yeah.
I am not.
That's right. Oh no.
Yeah.
Right.
Izzy sees Nozak go under, and he just says, and he puts his hand out and says, Luca, please keep the rest of them safe. If anything happens, feel free to leave as quickly as possible. You see that he actually takes out his spell book and he throws it in the air. And as it does, you see it becomes transparent and see-through. I'm going to use Manifest Mind.
Okay.
And as it does, you see just what looks like an eye right on the front, and you see it just drops underwater. I can make it appear 60 feet anywhere. Hold on, let me be sure just in case. Yeah, Dark. Oh, sorry, it has Dark Vision within a range of 60 feet.
Okay.
A tiny spectral object in an unoccupied space, your choice within 60 feet of you. Okay, so he's gonna basically just make it appear in front of the water, and then he's just gonna make it go down, and basically we have a telepathic link, so I can see through it.
Okay. So you can see what's going on under the water. That was a good idea.
Yeah.
So what
That's
you
incredible.
see? Yeah, that's
Listen,
pretty great.
one of the good things from being a scribe wizard.
So what you see as you kind of go under the water with the book, you see this large fish-looking creature that is currently grappling Nozak in the water. As Nozak's kind of struggling to go away, it looks to be a humanoid fish. You would probably know this as a Sahuagin because you're very well read. Why they're here, you don't know that.
Perfect.
Typically, they don't live in stuff like this. They typically live in more fresh water. This one does seem to be maybe mutated in some way, or just offshoot from your traditional one. Then, just looking around, you see a wall of ice that just kind of goes down off to the north of where you are.
Do I happen to see any more at first glance?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. That's an 18.
Looking around, no, you don't see any more from where you
Perfect.
are.
So, DM, that was a bonus action.
Nice.
You guys see that Izzy focuses a bit, and he's like, oh, thank goodness I studied 6 hours before this stupid ball. And you see that he holds up his hand, and he draws in a rune appears on it, and he flashes it out, and there's almost like a portal that appears. And in the portal, you can see exactly what this thing is seeing, but no water is spilling out. He pulls out his little rectangular shape of metal with piece of metal with runes in it, and he blows into it after speaking a magical word, causing the runes to glow. And you guys see just a bunch of metal dust shoot through into the portal. He's going to use his Manifest Mind to cast a spell at this thing and cast Hold Person.
So you can cast through it too?
Oh my god!
This is sweet.
However, it does. No, it has slots. I can only do it 3 times a day.
Okay.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So-
So, I'm going to whole person's normally level 2 spell, but I'm going to cast it at level only at level 3 just to upcast it.
Okay.
Because I need to save my second level spell slots.
Gotcha. What kind of a thing is that? Kind of a save for me.
Okay. It is a Wisdom saving throw of 14. I really hope he fails.
11.
Oh, thank God.
He
Okay.
fails.
He is paralyzed.
You just feel Nozak, as it's holding you, you feel it just all of a sudden just kind of squeeze up as you feel the breath starting, because you weren't expecting this, so you're already
No,
running out of breath a little
I'm
bit.
panicking. I'm doing little bunny rabbit moves.
Anything else for you, Izzy?
Izzy is going to stay where he is and hope that Nozak makes it out of this.
Ava, you're up.
Well, I really didn't want to get wet, but and I'll jump in. I'll jump down and look for
Okay.
Nozak and the foe.
As you hit the water, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh yeah, it's probably poisonous and gunky, huh?
It's nasty.
Yeah,
Oh, I've got to
that's
do that as well,
gross.
don't I?
Yep.
12.
12. That does not succeed. I apologize to
Oh,
tell you.
gross.
Let me guess, like
You have
16
now
points of
died.
trash
Was
damage.
bastard.
6 points of shit damage.
Hit damage.
So,
all right, 6.
Let's
All
call
right,
it.
that's-
Let's call it poison.
All right, all right.
6 damage.
Yeah.
Yep. So, but now you're in the water.
funny.
As you dive down, you see Nozak there, and this thing is holding him, but he seems to easily be slipping out of its grip at this point. That he looks panicked.
You don't say.
Advantage and their crits. Oh boy, I'm going to swim next to Mr. Paralyzed Fishman and unleash the fury of Ava.
Are they auto crits?
Oh yeah,
against
they're crits
paralyzed?
and an advantage.
I was
Yeah.
thinking
Hey,
it was
good
something
shit,
like
yo.
that.
So
Listen.
24 to hit.
24 hits.
I don't think a 24 hits. No, I'm kidding.
Maybe not
let's see.
Grunthor.
And I have my sneak attack too, so. How do I roll a bunch of dice?
Holy shit!
Yeah, unfortunately, you have to roll them one at a time.
Now sneak attack
Oh,
will
wait,
roll them
actually-
all together.
Yeah.
If
But
you go to your
also,
features,
I have the bonus from being a thief. so
That
I'll
you'll have to
fucking
roll
add that
separate.
extra one, yeah.
So-
No, I actually forgot. With D&D Beyond, you can actually just click as many as you want.
Cool.
well, yeah. Or if you go
Okay,
to features
so-
and traits under sneak attack, there's a button for whatever D6 you have now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and it'll roll.
And you
those.
get to double your sneak attack. Good shit.
And you get to double
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
And
I
then
get
roll
the
an additional
one.
2d6.
Yeah, so
Oh my
4,
god!
4d6 and 2d8, and then I'm adding 3 from my dexterity bonus
Jesus
for the crit.
Christ. Is this a normal attack?
Well, that was it. Yeah, this is just my first attack. 15 points of damage.
15. Is there any, with the spell that you cast, Izzy, is there anything about damage? Does it affect that spell in any way?
Oh, oops.
Let me check. I'm pretty sure he gets to make a check a couple of times, but let's see. Create a humanoid, blah blah blah. Saving throw, be paralyzed for the duration. At the end of each of its turn, it gets to make another saving throw. No, damage doesn't affect it.
Okay. Go ahead. You got another attack? I know you do. You're a monk. You got like 7.
Yeah, for my bonus action, I will spend a key point to do Flurry of Blows.
Go for it.
Good shit.
A 15.
That misses.
Yikes.
Oh, God.
It misses
All right,
as
well, what about a 21?
21 hits. As this at the first one, you punched so hard that it kind of drifted away from you. So as you swing again, it was just a little bit out of your reach. Nozak, you're free now, by the way.
Thank God.
And then it will take 5 plus 3, 8 points of damage.
Okay. 8 points of damage. Got it. So, anything else for you? Oh, Flurry of Blows. You got one more attack, don't you?
No, because my first.
Oh, that's right.
was
That's right. That's right.
15, yeah.
Anything else?
Action, bonus action, movement. That's it.
Nozak, Constitution saving throw.
Oof.
Yes. Oof, this right. 7.
5 points of poison damage.
Ew. Literally.
And you can barely breathe.
Yeah, I am immediately using as much as my movement as I need to like get up to the surface.
Okay.
Like
Blake,
straight away.
Izzy, you see Nozak pop up and just gasp for breath. Shit water just kind of running down his face.
It touched me. It touched me. Ew. He is going to. I'm just having a look at everything because I don't really want to do everything. He is going to just kind of like. I don't know. He's gonna try and. Am I able to like climb up the ice wall, or would someone have to help me up?
You could probably climb
Someone would
up.
probably have to help.
I think you
Okay.
can climb up.
I want to
It'll just be a
climb up.
check. It'll be a lower DC check. Just give me a. You can give me acrobatics or athletics as you're trying to either scramble or just pull yourself up with pure grit.
Hey, good
14 with athletics.
14's good enough to get back on the wall.
Cool. I am now up on the wall, and I am not liking that shit. Haha, get it. Okay. What I'm gonna do is kind of just. It was the fish thing, and it touched me. I don't like it. I don't like it. Ava's still down there. And I can't really do anything at the moment. He's just gonna like. Actually, I could. Can I roll to just like calm down instead? Because I'm still in panic mode, and just let
if
that
you
be my
roll,
turn.
yeah, that can be that if you want to roll.
Because like
for
I
it,
can't
go
really
for
do
it.
much else, but I'm like, that'd be funny.
Sure, go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
I guess I don't know.
Well, okay.
Feeling a little more calm
yeah.
now that you're out of the water.
Yeah. Probably not a good time to mention I can't swim. It's like Nozak's voice gets slowly quieter. I can't swim.
That's a great time to mention that. Izzy, what's your save DC on that?
14. If it's his turn, wait, let me make sure to see if it's at the end of his turn or if it's each turn. Let me, just in case we might get some respite. Okay, at the end of each of its turns.
Got it. Blake,
So
you're
if
up.
once it makes its save, whether it fails or lose, it's someone else's turn.
Blake, you're up. You still don't see Ava. You do see that Nozak has kind of popped back up. But yeah, you're standing there on the edge of the water. What are you doing?
And Nozak is back on the bridge, right?
Yes.
Yep, back on the ice bridge.
Alright.
These blocks up here. I don't know how to edit it. Oh, hold on. Draw shape.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. That's the ice bridge.
Hey,
Nice.
You just watch the magic happen live.
And Nozak took damage, right?
He looks like he did, yeah. And he
Okay.
looks
Yeah.
he looks panicked, and he looks like he. I mean, something jumped out and bit him as he crumbed across the water. So
Alright. So she's going to cast Healing Word at Nozak. Or I guess it's like it's everybody within like 60 feet, right?
no, it's one target within 60 feet for healing
Okay.
word. There's a higher
So
level
she-
one that lets you do multiple targets.
Alright. So she's going to cast Healing Word to Nozak.
Okay.
Oh.
Whoa.
good stuff. What does it look like as she cast it?
Her eyes go white, and she reaches out for one of the lines. Unfortunately, his are very cold, so she can easily tell which ones they are, and kind of touches them, and then like kind of flicks her fingers towards him, and just whispers "heal." And her
Very
eyes.
cool.
So whenever she uses her powers, her eyes go like white until
Nice.
Love it.
That's
All right.
cool.
8, and that's max healing too on that. So
Cool.
that helps with you
There's next-
calming down as well. By the way.
Yep. Nozak's gonna be like, oh, that's what that feels like. Okay.
Okay. Blake, you still have an action, but you can't cast another spell unless it's a cantrip.
Yeah.
And you still have movement too.
she's going to go to the edge, like kind of not move very far, but kind of the like near the ice bridge and the edge of the water, but not like on it.
Okay.
And just ready her, like take out her morning star. That I forgot was a morning star of warning, so we should have had a alert.
Oh,
It's like
that's true.
Yeah.
How?
You gotta look at your items.
Forgot about that.
Stupid.
How far
Yeah, no,
away
we-
was it too?
It's 30 feet, and
Well-
I think like I measured it. It would have been like exactly 30 feet, but
So we'll say he
not
just
if-
got out of range, I guess.
yeah.
That's good for me to remember next time. They didn't get a surprise round though, so there is that. So I didn't give them a whole surprise round. So, but yes, remind me of that next time because I did forget about that.
Yeah, I was looking at my stuff and I was like, "Oh right, that was warning. That probably would have helped."
Yeah, that would have really helped. That's my bad. DM slip up there. I apologize. I'll remember it next time.
Unacceptable. Can't believe this.
So at this point, okay, Ava, the thing in front of you has kind of started shaking its head, and as you can see this, it's not its turn, but it just kind of looks at you, and it just kind of growls. But then you feel yourself being pulled as the water currents start picking up. Those of you at the top, from the middle of the pool, you can start to see the water just start to turn a little bit as it grows out and out as this massive whirlpool starts coming up in the center of this, just kind of building out from underneath the bridge. Let's see if you make a check right now. Nope, start of your turn. We'll deal with that, Ava. As you feel,
Oh no.
as you feel the water just start to pull you around.
Okay.
Don't like that.
Izzy, you're up.
Cool.
You can see too that the thing's awake.
Okay, and I saw this whirlpool. Would it be an action to see if this is a spell?
You couldn't. I'll just go ahead and give me an Arcana check. I'll just let you do it. I won't make you use an action for it. You didn't see a spell be cast.
That's fair. Yikes. Well, that surely shows me what I know.
Two
need
things
to
it
know.
could be. It could be a spell. Something
Okay.
could be some natural occurrence, or it could be some other kind of ability that these things have.
If that's the case, we need to get rid of this thing as quickly as possible so that Ava can swim up and we can at least have the advantage of being on the surface. So you already know what time it is. Chromatic orb, baby.
Let's go.
So, I guess only Blake would see this since Nozak's a bit preoccupied, being freaked out. As Izzy is looking through this portal and pulling up his little diamond to cast Chromatic Orb, he is sweating incredibly hard. And as he is, you see, as he's trying to keep this portal open, he has to put up another hand to focus. And he's going to cast Chromatic Orb from his book at this thing, and at 3rd level.
Ooh.
Oh shit, I also have to mark another use of my Manifest Mind.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's an attack roll, and you're in, right?
It is. I will make that roll. I hope for dear God I hit. Oh, thank God.
22 hits. 22 hits.
Nice.
Okay, and we're going to do lightning damage.
Okay.
Oh yeah, chromatic
Oh,
orb
wait.
lets you choose the
I'm
element,
not
doesn't
gonna
it?
do lightning damage because Ava's down there, you fuck.
Do it! I can take it, Quill!
No, you can't. Hold on.
I was like,
Wolf got-
sure.
Wolf got very
perfect.
excited for a moment there.
Perfect. So as he shoots this ball of energy, you guys see just what looks like a sound wave goes out as he casts thunder damage instead.
Okay, that'll work.
Okay.
Roll your damage on that, and I won't make Ava take
I
any.
forgot who my DM is. All right.
That makes me sound mean.
Okay, that's gonna be 18 thunder damage.
Look, I
He
try
was
to-
just
I try to-
here like, yeah.
Yeah, I think my face gave it away. I try to be fair, but if you're gonna electrocute somebody right next to your party member in submerged
Listen,
water,
I thought about it because I've had DMs do that before.
Oh,
Really quick, is he does he look like he's down? Or
how much damage
was
was
it
that? 18.
Yes.
No, he's not down. It does as it comes through. It hits him. He's not down though. You should do it. You should do it.
Stop it. Unbiased team, should I use my limit break?
Do it! Do it!
No, we have other
Pop his
ideas.
ass!
Alright, cool. I'll
Is
listen
that
to Psychic then. That's when the book... Oh wait, no, actually, to move the book's a bonus action, I believe. I need to read over this because it has a lot of block text. So he's just going to keep the book where he is, and Izzy is sweating and trying to keep this portal open.
Okay. Ava, Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Yikes.
I can do that. Hey, that's not bad.
1 point of poison damage. You take half if you succeed, and I rolled like shit. So.
Speaking of shit.
Yeah, speaking of shit.
Hold on. You got a little bit in your mouth.
Ugh.
I didn't roll from my stealing from the last round. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can. Give me a D100.
Beautiful. And it's only one per round because it's sneak attack.
Right. Yep.
Okay. Yep.
No,
Damn.
it's if the conditions for sneak attack are met. Not you
Oh,
don't
so I
have
can
to
roll
get the
twice,
sneak attack.
like,
So yeah,
twice.
you roll it
Okay.
twice. Yeah, it's good for
Come
monk because you
on,
get a
baby.
bunch.
Damn. Yeah.
Aw.
True.
You're working your way there, but it's your turn. So let's go for it.
Is this thing sweating at all, or is it looking?
It's
confident?
submerged
Is it
in
feeling
water.
Good?
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Yep. Is it feeling confident? Is it swimming a little weirdly?
It just got its movement back. It looks like it's ready to fight you. It looks hungry.
And I can see a swirling vortex of
You can't really
water.
see it so much as you can feel yourself being pulled.
Feel it.
Oh, that's true too. Thank you for the reminder.
Oh.
I need.
Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah.
I need a strength saving throw from you.
Oh, I'm great at those as a monk.
I figured you might be.
Yeah. Yep.
9.
So good.
So that's 12 points of bludgeoning damage as you see this thing, but then all of a sudden the currents pick up and kind of hit you and start bringing you around with this whirlpool. You take those 12 points of damage and you're starting to be pulled towards the center.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Bestie, listen.
Do I get moved any right now, or?
So on a success, you take half damage and aren't caught in it. You failed, so a creature caught in the vortex. You can use your action to try to swim away from the vortex, but you would have disadvantage now on athletics checks to do so as well. So let's see. Any creature or object in the water and within 25 feet of the vortex, you're pulled in 10 feet, and you can swim away if you pass this check, and it will be considered difficult terrain.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, I'll use my action to try and break free and swim away.
Okay, go for it. That's another DC. It's an athletics check with disadvantage.
Yikes.
Athletics checks?
Yeah.
Oh God,
Now-
athletics check?
Now that you're caught in it, it's disadvantage.
Oh fuck, okay.
If Ava dies, I'm suing.
I'm gonna burn my inspiration to roll again.
Go for it. That one additional roll.
Oh,
Ah,
I think that's enough.
It's hard as you're swimming as you can. Lucky for you, Izzy does see this happen to you because of the books down there. The rest of you, the water's just too dark and murky. You see the whirlpool, but you don't see what's happening underneath the water. As you get pulled that 10 feet towards the center. That's your action. What are you doing now?
For my bonus action, oh fuck. I will spend a key point to dodge,
Okay.
and that is my turn.
That's disadvantage, right?
Yeah, attacks have disadvantage against me.
Okay. Nozak, you're up.
Yes, I am panicky. Let's go. So I did have ideas, and then the more I thought about my ideas, the terrible. They sounded terrible.
They involve lightning
and then-
damage.
Yes. one did.
Did it really?
One did. It would have been great though. So it's fine. I mean, this is really morbid, but like we can bring you back.
Can we?
Did you say that
If
out
I-
loud?
I don't think we have diamonds.
Did you say
We
that
don't
out
need
loud?
diamonds. I'm gonna look up from where I'm like in the middle of the ice thing. If I look up towards the portal, can I see through it on my side as well, or is it one way, Izzy?
So the way that manifest mind works is basically I'm kind of flavoring it because this seems in character. The
Okay.
book is basically telling me what it sees. So I don't think what we can say is that like on the other side is just like blue light and you can't see it.
Okay.
But if you were to ask Izzy what he sees, he could tell you while he's trying not to die.
Okay. Ava, I'm so sorry that I can't. I can though, that's the thing, but I need to like.
Every time
Why
Mike
does
says
everything have to
I'm
be like-
sorry, it's either he's not going to heal you when he should, or he's going to hurt you. Those are the two. Grease.
Okay.
It's not going to work.
Oh. What I'm gonna do is, so it's like a whirlpool thing going down. Has the water level like dropped any yet, or is it just kind? Okay. What I'm
moving.
gonna do is I am going to crawl to the edge of the ice wall. I'm going to look down into the water. Okay, how far was the? Okay, it's a wall thing on top of the water, so like it's
Right.
the ice and then the walls. Let's go! I can do this. I am going to use my turn to crawl over to the side where like obviously myself and Ava were on when we were there. I am going to pull my immovable rod out of my back, stick it in the water, and press the button, which will extend it to 10 feet, and
Okay.
it does not move even if it's defying gravity. And
Okay.
it won't move until I press the button again.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna yell, just fucking grab the rod if you can.
Okay.
And that's all I can do. So it's if I just like freehand, and then I'm gonna pick that color. There is now a rod right there,
Okay.
and it's like sideways this way, so that he could hold on like that and not have to hold on like that, because that's bullshit. Like I did circus, so that's hard to hold on to.
Is that your turn?
You know, I can't really do much else. He's just out of range of the other idea, but yeah, that will be my turn.
Okay. With that, this one, Ava, you actually see swims away from you.
That's
Oh, I
great.
don't like that.
Oh.
Do not like that.
That's beautiful.
Swims away from you, hops up onto this bridge, cutting
Oh.
off Nozak and Blake. As this thing just hops out of the water and just full out of the water and then lands on its feet. As it's coming down, you can see that it has these oh, sorry, on the wrong one. Yep, you can see as it comes down, it's got these giant claws that kind of come out, and it just comes straight at you. So, first attack is a natural 20. So here's
No, it's not silvery barbs.
what's the range? Are you close enough?
I better be. Hold on. Yep, I'm 10 feet off.
It's
So
60 feet.
silvery barbs.
I thought,
Yep.
I thought it was 30.
Yep, we're going to silvery barbs at first level. Please roll that again, sir.
Who are you giving advantage to?
That was.
I'm gonna give advantage. Wait. Oh, I have Ava in view, so it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm gonna give it to Ava.
Okay.
My life
What
is a
did you
living
roll?
nightmare.
The second one was a 3, so that misses.
Oh yeah, cool.
That misses for sure.
Izzy throws a flashbang at this thing. The portal flickers away as if to shit! And puts his hands back up.
I actually spoke wrong. It's actually coming at you with a blade. I had it on the wrong thing. Doesn't change the roll, but as it comes down, it
You trying to
misses.
shiv him?
And then it has this. It has a giant. It's more like a long sword. It comes back up and attacks you again. For 11's not going to hit you, is it?
Nope.
Third and final attack.
Why?
Is
24. 24 will hit your ass, right?
Yikes.
yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
As long as it's not a natural 20, it's fine. You can take a hit.
I can take a hit.
9 points of slashing damage as this finally connects on the third one, just kind of straight across one of your ears. Doesn't cut it off, but you got a nice gash right up one of your ears. 12 points of damage is this thing.
12 or 9?
Wait a minute. It was 12. Sorry.
Okay, so I need to add another 3 damage
Yeah,
to
my
it.
bad.
Whoop.
My bad.
Now I need to take 6 damage off because I pressed the wrong button.
I
Right, I'm at
added wrong.
26.
It was a 2. It was 2. I didn't read one of the dice right. So,
I'm sure you didn't.
with that, Blake, you are now up.
All right. She's gonna take a step back because she was a little surprised. Or actually, no, she's gonna say where she is. This guy. Does this guy look really hurt?
This guy does look a little beat up. He doesn't look. He doesn't
Okay.
look great. Most of what he's got like just magical like bursts off of him. He doesn't look like he's taking any physical damage, but he's done quite a bit. So
Okay. So she kind of takes a couple of breaths. Is like, this is stupid, and runs up to, like, because I have 30 feet of movement, right?
yep, at 30
Yeah.
or 25, one of the two, but you should be able to get there.
You
So,
can check at the
30
top of your page.
Oh, I can. Whoops. So
Yeah, you're good either way.
yeah.
You got enough.
So she goes up to him and puts her hand on his back and goes, leave the bunny alone, and casts inflict wounds.
Okay.
Hey, good
I
shit.
love her so much.
Is that a roll on you, or is that a save on me?
It's melee.
Do you need
Yeah,
a
I
strepsil or
I
something?
need to make a hit.
Okay.
So a melee spell. So what do I roll? Sorry.
So if you're right next to it, there'll be like a plus. Just click that; it'll roll it for you automatically.
Okay.
7, Jesus.
17 is just not high enough.
What?
It's a little low. Yeah.
That is garbage.
What do you
Oh,
mean
wow.
the fish has an AC of 18?
Now that he's out of the
It's
water,
fish.
he has armor put in place on it to match the blade that he has.
He's about to be dead.
Probably. All right.
And that
Anything
was
else?
all
Blake?
my move.
Okay. Wait, is that a melee?
What?
That's a
That
melee
was a
attack,
melee-
all right. You know
Melee
what?
spell.
No, it's a melee spell.
I will give you advantage because you are technically flanking. I don't know if that's
Flanking.
necessarily exactly how it's supposed to work, but I think it makes
Oh,
sense.
it actually is how it works.
Okay, so yeah, you have advantage on that because you're flanking with Nozak. So roll it one more time.
So all right.
Yeah. 22 hits.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Let's
There we
go. Fuck
Roll
him
that
up.
beautiful bean damage.
She puts both of her hands on, her eyes go wide again, and she cast
13.
13 points of damage.
Oh, let's go.
Okay. You get some healing from that too?
No, that's not that one.
No, okay. As Nozak, you can't even see Blake behind this thing. You just see it kind of freeze up for a second,
I can't say much in general, dude.
and you see some like the color come out of its green fishy face for just a second, as it seems to just get a little weaker and drop almost down to one knee.
Does he, I know it's a Sahagin, but like, does it make Murloc noises? It's just do it.
Sure. We'll make a Warcraft
Yay.
reference the one time that Grunthor's not here.
That's me, Grunthor, screw you!
Blake, anything else?
I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't do anything else.
Listen, you've done enough, honestly.
You've done more than me, love.
Izzy, back to you.
Second verse, same as the first. Chromatic orb at first level.
You just casting it from where you are at this thing now?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh wait, actually, you're so right. Let me make sure I'm within. Oh, it's 90 feet. I'm in
Oh,
range.
yeah. Okay. Oh, that doesn't hit. I'm not really mean though. I'm not gonna make you attack your people because it's a 1. I don't do that. 'Cause
Oh, really?
I'm not.
Oh.
Do you want me to?
Oh, I would.
No.
All right, fine.
I would.
Give me. I was being nice, but I had resistance. So Nozak, you're the volunteer. Let's Izzy roll against Nozak's AC. Let's do another attack roll.
Why would you do this to me? I tell a little jokey joke and you punish me for it.
It's not you. Nozak said do it. He's the one in melee
No,
range.
I said I would do it.
No.
I would make my
20.
people roll.
Does a 20 hit you, Nozak?
I'm sure
Yeah,
it
of course
does.
it
now.
does.
Oh, of course it does.
This is
Well-
just for you. Just so you know, this is not a normal rule that I do, but because Nozak asked for it, I'm giving it to him. 12 points of damage, Nozak.
I didn't even I just said that I would make them roll to hit their teammates. I
And
didn't
this-
say nothing of
This
the
is
sort.
karma for being so mean.
Oh, this is karma for get fucked.
12 points of damage as you see this thing almost
Still
expertly,
fine, but okay.
almost expertly duck down as this chromatic
Flex,
orb
but
just
okay.
12.
Damn,
Okay.
it's crazy. Anyways, I'm gonna limit break. No, I'm joking. That's what you just hear. Izzy just go, sorry, Nozak.
Ava. Unless Izzy, you're gonna move or anything.
No, Izzy's gonna stay where he is. Depending on how this next round goes, he may have to spend a big boy spell.
Ava, give me
Izzy's
a
gonna get it
Constitution.
next turn. I'm kidding.
saving throw.
Silvery barbs. Do I have to declare the advantage before I know the results?
It's just advantage. I can read just in case they give specifics though. So give me a sec.
It might be
Some are
attack
very-
rolls. I don't know.
I'm in a very
You
tight
chosen
situation.
creature. The next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, it makes within 1 minute. Yeah,
Go for
I
it.
think you can just
Okay.
use it whenever you want.
Okay.
Never mind. I was gonna
Um,
give my recommendation, but I'm gonna let you do what you
keep
do.
in mind, the one you're rolling now is just for the poison damage.
Okay, that hasn't been a lot.
It hasn't. So I'm just saying, if
Yeah,
if you're wanting to save it to break free,
yeah,
just
I'm
saying
trying to.
don't blow it on the
that,
Constitution rolls. All I'm saying.
Yeah.
Although if you do, that would be very in character.
All right, hit me with the poison damage.
9. It's not much. It's 2. No, wait, you failed.
All
So
right.
it's 5.
Yeah, I failed.
It's 5.
Oh, okay. That's fine. That's okay.
You're
Now,
fine, baby. It's all good.
now you can use your. Now, if you do make the check with advantage because you're caught. Well, let's see. Let me see if it's the same for the different turn, really quick. Just you know what? I'll just go ahead and let you make a strength saving throw. You don't have to roll disadvantage. That's only if you get caught again. So if you want to use your inspiration or whatever you've got to roll it as advantage, you can do the strength save at advantage.
Okay.
But then if you
Beautiful.
fail, if you try to use your action, you'll have to use the disadvantage. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah. So I'll use my advantage for this.
Okay.
For this string.
You got this.
Come on, mate.
Does a 10 make it?
10 does not make it. What is up with those low
Ugh.
rolls, Ava? Now, you're caught, and it's continuing to pull you another 10 feet down towards the center,
no.
towards the bridge.
That's good.
Good news,
God.
you're getting towards the bridge. So,
That's true. Bad news is I can't climb up it because I'm caught in a current.
you can use your action now to try to break free, but that is
So it
with
makes it
disadvantage.
athletics. Okay,
Yes.
so I'm pretty close to the swirling thing, right? I can kind of see what's pulling me in, or is it still further down?
Give me a perception check. It'll be a free perception check. You don't have to use your action for it.
I like that. I'm very perceptive. Not today, though.
It's hard to see. I mean, there's shit and just stuff swirling all around you, and at this point, you're maybe a little panicked. You can't see what's at the center.
Okay, I will spend my last key point to use Shape the Flowing River,
Okay.
and I can reshape the current. So
Okay.
if I can I try and direct the current to either a neutral state or to try to get to a point to where I can flow with it to get out of the current?
Just give me a what's your spellcasting modifier? Wisdom?
Yeah.
Yeah, just give me a straight wisdom check.
Yikes.
Come on, Ava.
Oh,
Oh
it's
my
an-
Oh
God.
my
It's a good
god.
one. This
Um,
is fate.
Jesus.
So, Blake, I would like to welcome you as a permanent party member to the 4 given. Because it will continue to be 4 at the minute.
So what does it say you can do? So, because I don't want to undermine the ability completely. So it does say you can reshape.
Yeah, let me. So I have 3 different classes. So let me.
You know,
scroll
you
through all
are
these
you are
classes.
fighting against a very powerful whirlpool at the moment.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I
because
can reshape, raise, lower, freeze, or unfreeze an area of ice within 30 feet of ice
Okay.
within 120 feet of me. So or of water. So I would try to redirect 30 feet of the current and try and
okay,
either go straight out or use it to try and siphon me out or something.
okay. What I will say is, because of the roll, it does not stop the water, and it doesn't make it to where you are able to really break out. What I will say that because it is an ability and I want it to have some effect, it will lower the DC on your next check.
Beautiful.
Okay. So next time your turn comes around to do a check, the DC will be lower from what it is. You can feel your connection with the water starting to, but it's just a powerful whirlpool, and you weren't able to stop it as you wanted to. Sound fair?
Yep.
Okay.
How deep am I? Am I able to surface for air, or am I kind of stuck?
If you
under
could break free, you could. But at the moment, it's pulling you in and down.
and down?
With your
Yep,
monk
no, that makes
speed, you
sense.
could get out no problem the second you break free. You're
Break
not
free,
that
yep,
deep.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Actually, that's what I got.
Okay.
Ironic that the elemental monk might drown to death.
Then no, Zach, you're up after Ava.
Right. I am pissed off with this goddamn fish-looking ass motherfucker. I am going to rabbit hop first, which
Okay.
lets me jump 15 feet without provoking opportunity attacks. And I'm going to jump into water. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to jump 15 feet and then 15 that way. So I'm back on the ice.
Okay.
And then I'm going to turn back towards little fishy. And I am going to... what am I going to do? I had the ideas and then I just totally forgot all about them, which was hilarious for me. What am I doing? I am going to put my little hands together. I'm going to grab my mace and I'm going to hold it up and I'm going to cast a guiding bolt on it at a 3rd level because I
Okay.
want this thing dead.
Go for it.
Please hit it.
That's probably
Oh
not
my
going to hit it.
god.
Guys, what's going on tonight? That's gonna miss.
Grunthor's not here.
Oh yeah, he took all the 20s with him.
That's what it is. We should be allowed to have one right now, right? Yeah, right?
No, well, Izzy has an on-demand crit whenever he wants it, whenever he wants a limit break.
I don't like the way you said that.
That misses, by the way.
Yeah, look, listening to the metal sounds in the background. I am then going to stand on my head and whistle Dixie at my ass.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't really do anything else because if you cast a spell, then the cantrip has to be a bonus action. I learned that when we had a mock fight.
Yeah, you'd have to do the bonus action spell. Yeah, because that was an action, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a bonus action. cantrips.
I'm just gonna look at it, and I don't even. I'm just gonna look at it. I'm just gonna be like, leave me alone. Like such a piss poor intimidation. Just leave me alone.
So this thing's gonna turn around. You're done, right?
Oh yeah, fuck it, I'm done.
This thing's gonna turn around at the person that's still with it. Blake, does a 17 hit you? Sorry, I tabbed away. Did you say yes or no?
I did. Yep.
Okay.
17 hits.
17. Oh, jeez. That's not a bad roll. 16 points of slashing damage. And then it takes off, running towards Nozak. You will get an attack of opportunity if you want.
Can I do a spell, or can I do I have to hit him with a melee?
It has to be a melee because I think there's a feat that allows you to do the spells. So,
Okay.
if you want to do that in the future, I can send you whatever that feat is. But I think you got to do a melee attack.
No, I can. As he runs past, I try to smack him with the Morning Star.
Go for it.
17 hit?
Misses. You swing out, but he's just out of your reach as this thing lunges at Nozak. For a second attack, does a 24 hit you?
Yep.
Yeah, I thought that it might. 12 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then third attack. It's a natural 20,
Silvery
but
barbs.
I'm waiting on Izzy.
Yeah, that's it. You already knew. No! He's 65!
65 feet, natural 20.
No.
Shouldn't have rabbit hopped. I actually was curious why you
should've
did that.
moved.
You guys gave up your advantage when you rabbit hopped away.
Because you don't get as much to like actually hit stuff as a cleric. Most of our damage comes from spells.
Yeah,
So I was
but
trying to get out of that melee range because otherwise.
Blake was beating it up there.
Damn. I wish I could teleport as a reaction. Oh well.
Do I have any reaction?
27 points of slashing damage.
Oh, hey, I'm down. I'm
As
not
this
dead,
thing
but I'm down.
Slices up once, brings it back around, and just right down your center.
The worst part is I was waiting until the third attack to use my silvery barbs because I knew. Yeah. But I was paying attention to where he was on the map. That's my bad, y'all.
Izzy, this is all your fault.
As he's just kind of standing over you, he kind of looks back over his shoulder at Blake. Just kind of gives you a look over his shoulder while he's standing over Nozak. As it's your turn.
Since is he still watching me, or does he just kind of glance over his shoulder?
He just kind of glances, and then he kind of turns his attention back to Nozak. And he takes the blade in his hands, puts it together, and raises it above his head.
Since I'm really small, if I run forward again and hit him in the back, is he going to like that would?
If you want to run forward and hit him, yeah, go ahead. Are you just gonna try to attack him with your mace?
No, I'm going to hit him with vampiric touch. I want some health back, sir.
Go for it. You won't get advantage, but you can, because he is still aware of your presence. But you can go ahead and hit him with it.
But I'm small though, so wouldn't I go in under his radar?
I know, but he knows you're there. Like he's expecting you.
Honey, trust me, I have already tried that bullshit, and he ain't letting you do nothing.
Sometimes it'll work, but just not in this instance.
If 1 foot tall ain't gonna do it, 3 foot tall ain't gonna do it.
Listen, I feel like I'm decent about letting you all get away with shit. Okay.
Hello, yes, my name is
All right.
Nozak. I'm dying.
So I run up to him.
15.
Oh.
Not high enough. Right before you get there, he kind of turns back around,
Nearly a 20.
and then he just kind of lifts his leg, and you almost run underneath it as he turns to kind of block you. But you are up there on him now, and he seems to be weighing his actions. That was your attack. That was your action. You
Okay.
just still have a bonus action.
If I didn't cast the spell successfully, can I cast one?
No, because you still cast it. So the way that it works is it cast, but it
Okay.
missed, so you can't
Alright.
use that. Unfortunately.
Hey, I can ask. Yeah. I can hit with a two-handed weapon, but my Morning Star is only one.
Yeah, I think you have to make an attack first with another offhand too, or something like that.
Okay. So I don't have it.
Create
I'll-
new character.
You're fine.
I nearly bought a near. I nearly got a two-handed weapon yesterday too. I was like, I could get a glaive. I don't think there's anything I can do unless I can smack him in the face with with the Morning Star again.
No, that would be another action. So I think that's probably
Okay.
it.
Yep.
This is not going the way I thought it would, but your rolls have not been great. Izzy,
Thank you for the reminder.
you're up.
All right. Yep. I guess I'm using.
Sorry.
No, actually.
Yeah, Grunthor's program wasn't here to boost all our dice rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? That's all Grunthor's fault.
I'm gonna use a second level chromatic orb, and if he doesn't die, I may have to waste my limit break.
Go for it.
Or it's not a waste at this point.
Yeah, define waste.
Okay, 22.
What's in the water? That is what I would define as waste.
22 hits.
All right, that's my last spell. I'm gonna do.
Didn't even hear my pun. I'm depressed now.
I'm gonna do thunder damage again. So
Okay.
you see Izzy just shoots a wave of sound at him. Nice. The 22.
22 points of damage. He's up still. But as you see him in combat with this, the thunder damage rains out, and you see him almost instinctively put his hands up to his head, but he's still standing.
Yeah, limit break.
Yes!
Yeah!
All right.
Yes, queen!
One more thing, though. Roll D100. Because if you roll, there's a chance now, because I updated the Black Mage, it could be max damage for your magic burst.
All right, you told me that before. I forgot. Let's see. That's a 54.
That's not it. But what is the break damage that you rolled just normally? 22?
Yeah.
Izzy, how do you end this? I swear they had 21 HP left.
Oh,
I hate it here. You see that the sound wave shoots forward. He blocks it, and as he puts his hand down, it's like the thing where a camera's on him. He puts his hand down, where it does a smile before he looks to the side. You just see another sound wave just waiting there before it just stings him in his face. And as he falls over, Izzy just says, "Why don't you block that?" And then he just falls backwards because he's very tired.
Yes, that's
This
queen.
thing collapses onto the ice bridge and then rolls off into the water with a splash. Izzy, is that it for you?
Oh shit! If we're still in turn order, no. He's going to go.
We are going to stay in turn order just to play out what's going on with Ava.
Yeah, he's gonna go to the edge of the water because he has a spell he can cast that may end this. Maybe.
Okay. Ava, Constitution
What a
saving.
shame we don't have a third cleric
yeah,
just
baby.
off to the side.
Let's see. Ooh, that's pretty good. I wish that was my strength check, though.
That is good. That is good. So you're only going to take 2 points of poison damage.
All right. Man.
He dies.
Is it an action to drink a potion?
I'll let you do it as a bonus action if you got one. How you gonna drinking it underwater could be a question though. I've not tried drinking something underwater myself. That might be
Ooh,
hard.
yeah. Oh, God. All right, yeah, that's true. All right. Just be one with the water, Ava. I'm going to try and swim out.
Okay. Give me. All right. Look. I'll give you advantage too because of the spell that you used. Because it
Good
failed. I will give you advantage on this.
Is this the athletics one or the strength saving
This
throw
is
one?
the athletics one. No, sorry. Strength saving throw. You're right.
Okay.
My bad.
It's a little better. No, you're good. All right. Show me potato salad. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The DC was 10. Okay, but the lower
I hate it
DC
here.
from the thing, it was 10. You're still stuck.
Oh my god!
Pulled 10 more feet in towards right under the bridge at this point.
One with the water.
Now that you're there,
You're
you
about to be one with the water.
you see that there's another Sahuagin that's standing there with a long staff kind of at the bottom, just swirling it around, pulling things
I
in.
fucking knew it!
As
I
it
didn't want to
sees
waste
you,
my spell!
as it sees you, it's doing this, and it just kind of goes, licks its lips as it just continues to
Ew,
swirl
no!
this around.
What
That's
reason does it
disgusting, I
have to
refuse.
lick its lips underwater?
No,
Why does it have to look like a predator?
well, it's pulled out so it's almost kind of out of the water at this point because as it's standing there, the whirlpool's kind of forming around it, and it being at the center, it's kind of just doing this, pushing the water away from it in a circle, bringing things towards it.
Why is it gonna look like that?
By the way, Ava, I do apologize. I've never seen such bad rolls consistently.
It's all good.
Holy shit.
For my bonus action. Oh no, I don't know how I'm gonna drink that underwater. Might be worth it. I just like take a dose of poison damage to heal. Maybe.
You want to do that?
I don't know.
Let's do it. That's a
I'd be down
bargain.
with that.
That's a bargain.
All right. 2d4 plus 2.
See if it's worth
So
it.
I heal for 5.
5 poison damage. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I gave you an auto success on it too.
Would you? It sucks because you can't like gravity that thing and just like turn upside down because liquid comes out, it won't go back in. So you just gravity that shit.
Yep.
No, Zach.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I got.
Death saving throw.
I need to roll a d20. It is just a d20, right? Yeah.
Yep.
I forgot. I haven't had to do this. All right. Oh come on! I have rolled a 9 like 6 fucking times.
So that's one failure.
Cool. Loading up new character sheet.
This thing's dead. Blake, you're up.
It's helpful if my mic is unmuted. I'm going to assume that between the fishman falling over and everything, Blake has fallen on her ass.
Probably.
So she kind of crawls on hands and knees over to Nozak and puts her hand on him and I guess she casts Healing Word. I don't know how she uses her particular brand of magic with a player character.
It works, I think. Healing Word, is that what you're gonna cast?
Healing Word 3rd level because I have slots,
okay.
And that'll give him more.
Okay, go ahead and roll for it. As you see, once you get over the branching
11.
paths, you just slowly start pulling them back, tugging him away from death. Understanding that there's something about him and not just him. You've gotten very similar vibes from some of the people in your party. There's something about them that they have more to do. So, Nozak, you open your eyes and Blake is just standing over you.
Her eyes kind of fade back from White, and she just kind of looks at him and is like, "Not today, little man."
Why is it worse this time around? Okay, let's try not to let that happen again. Yeah.
Do you have anything else you want to do, Blake?
Refresh my page now.
I don't think I can't see. I don't think I have anything to help Ava.
You from your vantage point can't see them at the moment.
Yeah.
You can see the vortex is starting to like open up to where you can see that there is an actual like concave down towards the center, but you can't make anything out at the moment.
Okay. She just kind of offers her hand to Nozak if he wants to take it to get up, and she's like, I haven't seen the other man. Like, I don't know where he is. He's still in the water.
You'll be fine. You'll do some cool monk shit. It'll be good. Yep.
Speaking of cool monk shit, hold on one second. You made your strength saving throw. Did you use your action to try to swim? Did we make that roll?
Was that the athletics?
Yeah. Did you make that?
Yeah. I think. Let me go back, but I think it was a 9. I
remember that was the strength saving throw.
I got a strength saving throw of a 10.
No, you didn't. No, go ahead. Let's back up. and do that too, because it's disadvantage, but you should have every chance you get. So
Yeah. The athletics.
athletics with disadvantage.
Nozak goes back to rolling saves for a minute.
No, that still happened. It's just this is
I
happening.
know, I'm being stupid.
10 was the DC
Oh my god.
with your spell. So
Cool monk shit, go!
you are able to get free.
Okay.
So this is happening simultaneously as Blake is talking to Nozak. So she has just said to him, "I haven't seen the other man. What are you doing?"
Could I like jump up and onto the bridge and break free and jump up onto the bridge?
Because it's difficult terrain, you can do that, but it will cost you a step of the wind. Just because you'll have to in order to swim up through the difficult terrain, you'll have to do that.
Yeah, I had to make sure I still had a key point, but that's my last key point, so I would gladly do that.
As she says that to you, Nozak, I haven't seen the other man.
Cool monk shit.
You just hear this splash, and if you've seen like Aquaman, it's like when Ava just kind of hops out of the water really high, and then Superhero lands on this rickety bridge. And as he lands, it kind of like sways a little bit. But Ava, you're there. Blake, that's what you just said. And as you all look over, you kind of lock eyes with one another.
I hate water.
It is still Blake's turn, though. So that would have happened first, but, you know. Woo!
Semantics. Fine.
So, Blake, did you have anything else that you wanted to do?
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I think you're muted again.
I think you muted, like.
Sorry. I don't think there's anything else she can do because I think what everybody needs is healing and some therapy, like a nice group chat about what just happened. And, I can't do any more healing spells. But she's just like, is that cool monk shit? Because she has no idea what monk shit actually is.
Yep, that's the cool monk shit.
Okay, I think I can get behind that. She's just like holding her side together. like, yeah, sure, that works. All of this works. That's fine. This is fine.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
Ava, the Sahuagin that was at the bottom is just kind of screaming in rage at your escaping. Like, it doesn't seem to be coming after you. It's still keeping its whirlpool going, but it looks really mad. Like it's just caught a fish and then it got away.
Oh yeah, I guess looking down, can I see down into it?
Now you can. From up on the bridge,
shit.
looking straight down, you can see down into it. Yeah, I was waiting for anyone to go out on the bridge to see you. Nobody wanted to do that.
Now you know we weren't gonna risk that.
I'm glad you didn't. Holy fuck, that was a battle.
Yeah, I mean, you had a whole micro encounter there.
Yeah.
I was like, this won't be bad, but then with 999, so with that, what are y'all doing? So that was Blake's turn. Brings it to Izzy.
Izzy says, 1 second, please. You see he throws his orb up, and as he does, it stops mid-air as you see silver magic come from both sides of it towards his arms that are now kind of glowing and pulsing with magic. He does a few wizardly hand signs as he focuses, as his eyes glow bright silver. He's going to cast Dispel Magic on the Whirlpool.
Okay. Let's see if that would work.
We've got cool monk shit.
If it's higher than third level, I need to make a roll.
So it's not technically a spell. So as you cast it is an ability of the Sahuagin itself. So it is an
now I
innate
feel stupid.
ability. You didn't know. Now you do, though. The whirlpool continues to go, but in order to maintain it, it hasn't pursued you at all.
Okay, cool. Anyways, we need to get across the ice bridge.
Okay.
Nozaki's gonna reach over again and like unclick the immovable rod.
So hoping you'd forget that.
Christ, no.
Not because I don't want you to have it.
Plan.
Not because I don't want you to have it. Just because I wanted to see your face when
It would be funny.
when we ended, and I was like, by the way. No problem.
I'm grabbing that. There's no way I'm not. Yeah, mate, I'm in pain. Okay, that's that.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
you meant. Yeah, that bridge is rickety. We should just go over the ice bridge.
The ice bridge is stable.
Yeah.
There's no actual check to make it across. The checks you were making before were to see if the Sahuagins noticed you crossing the bridge. So the ice bridge has no check. Nozak looks like he just discovered something.
No. Why do you say that?
Ava, at this point, we're in a kind of a loose initiative order. We're dropping out of it for just a second, just because there is no active combatants at the moment. What are you wanting to do? You're kind of stuck in the middle of this bridge.
I am just going to stay here in a standoff. Because even though it's making eye contact with me, it's still whirlpooling. So I'm going to let people cross.
Okay.
And pray that I'm going to get some ranged healing.
Gotcha.
As I'm profusely bleeding and coughing up sewage water.
Yeah.
But I'm just using it as a stand. Oh yeah, I'm going to call out that there's one underwater making the typhoon.
Okay.
Wait, hang on a second. Is the one that fell into the water, would that have gone further away by now, or would it all have happened in a time to where, like, it's still close?
I'd say it's only been a couple seconds, so it fell under and just, you don't see it, because it fell into the water you can't see down into. It fell over on the northern side of the wall, away from the whirlpool.
Okay, well, never mind that, because... no, it's all the water's connected underneath. No, because the wall goes all the way down, hey.
I assumed it did. It goes at least so deep. I don't remember how far down you said it went, but...
30
If it's
feet.
connected...
30 feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically cut this into two different pools. For the moment.
Okay, well, never mind then. No, I probably could. Can we grab... Can someone help me grab the fish thing, the dead one, out and just real quick chuck it into the whirlpool for a second, please?
You will have to go in and get it. You don't see it.
Fuck no!
It fell and went under the water, so you have to go in and retrieve it.
Izzy, where's the book thing?
The book can't touch.
Water?
I was about to say the book can't do that.
Ah, fuck him. I'm crossing. I want to get away from the water.
Yeah. Izzy will pull the other group that he helped stay safe and go behind them as they cross as well.
Okay. You see the group. Blake, were you going to do something? I saw you measuring something. You're muted again.
That's
Sorry,
the middle.
my headset keeps on cutting out, so I keep on muting when I'm not talking. So there's not just like a feedback loop. I was measuring because so she does the same thing that she did with Nozak. She kind of starts reaching out for the fate strings.
Okay.
Until she thinks that she can find Ava's, and then touches it and her eyes go away and she goes heal, and she casts healing word.
When you go ahead and roll that, but when you make a connection with his, you get that same icy chill that you were getting off of Nozak. Different, but still,
I just clicked in.
there is an icy chill to it.
Just realized.
9.
I'm so fucking stupid.
Oh, you didn't know what I was getting at there?
I had no idea, but
Okay.
I just realized. I have an intelligence of 19, but I am not very smart.
So Ava, you feel yourself getting a little bit more of your stamina back as you spit out another little wad of sewer water. You stink, by the way.
That was a dead rat.
God.
Is the bridge still secure?
Yeah, the bridge is secure.
Like the wooden bridge, the other one?
Yeah, I mean, it's still there. Ava hasn't moved.
No,
Everybody
not the
else
ice one, the wooden one.
Yeah.
The one...
Yeah.
my
Okay,
mom.
cool.
Like, there's nothing...
Okay,
Ava's
I
landed
didn't
on
realize-
it, but
okay.
hasn't tried to move on it yet.
Okay, I'm stupid. I didn't realize that. Tell me when it stops doing the swirly thingy, but Nozak wants to kind of go and meet up with Ava.
Okay, the swirling thing's continuing. Ava, what are you doing? At this point,
I'm-
your compatriots have made their way over. to the other side.
Biggs and Wedge and
Yeah,
all our
'cause
party.
Izzy said he was going to stay back and help them. There's no check for the bridge. The bridge is a great idea. It's stable, and they make it across no problem.
Ew.
I will start crossing the bridge then.
Okay. I'm going to need a dexterity check. Or
All right,
acrobatics.
come on, dice.
You're
Don't
a
fuck
monk.
me, dice.
You got
I am a
this.
monk. I low roll, but I have a +6.
14 clears it. As you just nimbly make your way across the bridge, you can hear this thing just start like screaming up at you in rage. Once you make it to the other side of the bridge, you see the whirlpool slowly start to slow down.
All right, that one's coming for us next. Everybody get the fuck out.
Don't have to tell me twice. Luca's out the big archway, running out the door.
Izzy is following after Duchess.
Everyone go. Yep. Goodbye.
As you all successfully make it away, I have one question for you. And it's totally your
What did
call,
we forget?
because we have gone. You haven't forgotten anything.
Okay.
Because we've gone late. Could you give me 10 or 15 more minutes, or do we need to hop off?
I mean, it would normally be around that time, wouldn't it? Or because of daylight savings, y'all are
It's just a little late.
American.
I'm willing to give you 15 minutes if you want.
Okay. That's it. Unanimous group decision. Because we could end here, but
I suppose.
okay. I just wanna set something up. Okay.
Of course you do.
So you all make your way out, finally, and you come out. You can hear the sounds of the Sahuagin behind you, but once you get away, it comes out of the water, but it seems to not want to go too far away from the pool. So eventually, things calm, and you make your way out of the sewers. It comes out into the, probably not great, but into the giant moat that surrounds Lindblum, and it's a relatively easy swim across to the other side. And you bring yourselves up on the other side of the bank, exhausted, just worn out, beat up, almost dying, as you take a minute to just kind of catch your bearings. Sarah is tending to Jane, just making sure she's okay, checking, and she turns to the group and says, "I think she has a fever. We need to get her help. But I don't know where we can go." At this point, Biggs kind of steps up. "I actually have an idea. It's not too far from here to Alexandria. I've got some family up there. I could take you. They've been pretty staunch enemies of the Empire since, well, the beginning." And he turns to you, Ava. That is, if you trust us."
Yeah, you could have killed me at the ball without a second doubt, but you didn't, and you helped us get this far, so absolutely.
I don't know if you all want to come too. It could be safe there. But
Fine. That puts us right in between the fire and earth crystal, I believe. We can hurry up and go there. And yeah.
as you're saying that, Izzy, looking around, you remember, as you're kind of processing through this, Grunthor's not with you. As you're kind of processing through, like, yes, the steps for the quest, you realize that you are down a person.
When he remembers that and what he said, where are we currently?
So if you're looking at Lindblum, you're basically on the northwest side of the town. I can switch back to the map really quick and give you just kind of a view. Just give me just one second.
Excuse me.
So yeah, if you're looking at Lindblum, you've kind of come out the back end here at the northwest and crossed this little channel into the green here.
Cool.
Alexandria, you would know, is kind of towards the north, outside of the Empire's territory. It's a little bit of a ways, but it's the closest major city.
I think there's a moment where Izzy is just sitting there nodding, and then you see he just throws his book at the nearest tree. Before you guys see, he just slams his foot into it over again. He picks it up, slams it into the ground. He snaps his fingers. It sets on fire before he puts it out, and keeps slamming it into the tree, yelling very almost animalistically mad. Before he takes a breath before turning to the rest of you and just says, "I apologize for that. You all continue your way to Alexandria. I need to tell my master that her sending me out on this mission was a failure. I hope you all have a wonderful life. It was very nice getting to know you all." And he just turns and starts heading into a random direction.
What? Hang on a second. Wait, no, you can't just fucking walk away.
That is what I am doing. That is what legs are for.
No, you're stuck with us now, whether you like it or not. I'm not letting you walk away. I will drag your body along with us if I have to.
I don't think that is the thing you think it is. I'm doing this to make it easier for you all.
Okay, cool. Then you can use some help.
No, I'm good. I would be the exact opposite, actually.
You have, killed most of the stuff that's nearly killed us now. If anything, you've been the most help.
Hey,
I'm not letting you walk away.
No, Zach. I am not a good person.
Do you think I am?
No, I'm actually not a good person. Because why? Statistically, I have to be. Because why would only bad things happen to me when I'm happy? I was born into one of the most prestigious magic families in the world. Turns out, I don't have magic. My family finally sees my worth and gives me a chance. My airship explodes and everyone on there dies. I'm only saved by one of my biggest idols in the world, Master Matoya, TM. She sees something in me and asks to take me on as her apprentice. Then she immediately sends me away. I'm assuming because I wasn't good enough to be that for her, which is fine. I can understand that. I just wish she was more honest with me. I find you all after I get to explore. Turns out, apparently, we murdered someone. We go to clear our names. Turns out we find a princess who ran off. We go to do that to clear our names. I'm finally hoping that I can move on with my life. I end up getting killed. I'm brought back to life. That causes a town to get destroyed. I listen to what you say, and instead of talking you out of it because I knew it was the wrong choice, because we both know that if Firion were dead, this would not have happened, I instead listened to what you said and let you make a decision that made everything worse, and I should have fought harder for it. I finally get close to you all, and all of this happens. I'm not allowed to be happy. And if I stay with you all, it will only make things worse. So I apologize if it hurts your feelings, but I should not be here with you all. I'm only going to make it to where more of you get killed. And I think it would be better if I were not here.
That's bullshit, you hear from just the group. As Sarah stands up away from her mother and walks over to you. That's bullshit. What was it you just said to me earlier today? We don't quit. Do not let whatever emotional shit you have going on cloud your judgment here. Isn't that what you told me? I just left behind my husband. I just found out that my city is being attacked and I am halfway across the continent. But I listened to you, to tell me to keep a level head and move forward. And you are going to do the same thing. You don't get to walk away from this. Not if I don't. Not if we don't.
We still have crystals to find. We might not have to destroy them once, although if it's going to hurt Noctis, I am okay with destroying all 3 of them. We still have shit to do. Regardless of wherever it is that you end up, from the time that we have been together, if there is anything I know about you, we will eventually meet each other again. inevitably at one of these crystals. Because you know where we're going, and I know that in your mind, you're going to want to know what's going to happen next, or you're going to want to study something if you don't have a lot of knowledge already. At the end of the day, even if you don't feel confident being around us, or happy, or lucky, or whatever it is, don't come with us then for the sake of being in a party and being with friends and being with people who respect you. Come for the knowledge and screw everything else. I don't care, but I'm not letting you walk away. Not now.
I've said this to you more than once, Izzy. You don't have enough faith in yourself and what you bring to everybody around you. You're so thirsty for knowledge, and you're so smart, but in this you are an absolute idiot. You treat yourself like a burden, and that's not what you are. Some things have happened, sure. Have you or any of us been the cause of it? Maybe. But the things we've done for the better, I think do a pretty good job balancing that out. And I think there'd be people here that would be dead right now if it wasn't for you.
That's true, at least 2 times over. In the castle with Tiamat and Altair with the fire spirit. We'd be fucked if you weren't there to absolutely nuke that thing the way you did.
I think Izzy thinks for a quick second before he looks up into a tree. Well, Owl Nubis is looking at him, and he sighs a bit before saying, "You all are making a terrible mistake, and you will never be able to convince me otherwise. But it would be stupid of me to argue with the logic that I have been useful to you all. I don't believe I should be here for your betterment, but you all will not be able to solve this problem without me, I guess. So, I will help you all on one condition. We find out where Grunthor is, and you all help me free him.
Because stop speaking midway through that. As you say, you find out where Grunthor is, and then you remember what Nozak said to you. You remember that they mentioned that it was someone who looked like you or your brother that took him. And you immediately know exactly where they took him.
Yeah, and that's when he nods, but he's like, of course. You all are going to help me free Grunthor, but it's not going to be easy. If you all help me with that after we stop in Alexandria, I will help you all. I will help you all on this mission because I think we at least owe that to Nozak.
Because if that to Grunthor.
Oh yeah, I meant Grunthor. Sorry, out of character. I meant Grunthor.
Nozak felt very happy for a moment there.
However, getting him back isn't going to be easy. We're going to have to go to Mysadia. Unfortunately, if my brother took him for whatever reason, it's probably for some sort of weird, nefarious reason. So, once we get there, we may have to fight the Archmage, who is my father, the son of the Archmage, a magical prodigy since the age of 3, and potentially my mother, one of the top teachers at the Mage College.
That's like 3 things. We can do 3 things.
Yeah, there's like 4 of us. We have a chance.
Well,
yeah, we got more people.
I think that this is an interesting plan. I think it's best if myself and our new compatriots here take the children to Alexandria and keep them safe while you do this. How do you plan to get to Mysidia?
I'm not sure of any means by magic we could get there, but there's a very mean old lady who could probably take us there if I ask nicely. Granted, I probably can't bring you to her or else she'll beat me up, but I could probably ask her to come here. We need to find a message spell scroll as quickly as possible.
Okay.
So to Alexandria then.
Wonderful.
Okay. And with that, she turns away. She turns back to you very As she starts to walk away, she stops and turns back around to you, Izzy. And she comes over and just gives you a hug. And in your ear, she whispers to you only, even with Nozak, you can't hear this, even with your 20. She whispers only to you, Izzy. She goes, "You made the right decision, and I'm proud of you. Thank you."
That's nice. You don't have to touch me.
She lets go. I apologize.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. She just kind of nods and turns and goes back to the children as you all pack up your things and start heading slowly under the cover of dark with two injured people, Biggs and Jane, some
And
children, Ava, as you start making your way north to the free city of Alexandria. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session. I do apologize. It was late. I'm so sorry. We started a little late, and then the encounter went a little bit longer than I expected. So,
Yeah, that was scary. Holy shit.
but anyway, thank you all. And Kat, Blake, thank you so much for joining us. I am so excited to see where you take Blake and where this goes from here. I think it's going to be really fun.
Oh yeah, Blake is just here with us now.
Yeah, you're kind of stuck.
Welcome along.
we've
It's an
adopted
interesting
you.
ride.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say probably for that whole conversation, she was back with the chocobo, just like
Good.
You are
still
nice.
just
Just very, very quietly, you can hear.
Guys got to.
it's like, oh, you're not gonna eat, like you're not gonna, like you're not a mean chicken, are you? You're a good chicken. Just
Yeah.
totally,
So much.
totally a trance. Like not even noticing that there is stuff going on. Just like chicken, and then wherever the chicken is going, she's just like,
I love her.
People start yelling
She's
at
like,
each other, and Blake's just like, I thought they were friends.
I don't have any
saying.
spell. I don't have any.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't have any spell slots left, and I don't know what's going on, so I'm just gonna stay back here and pet the chicken and just nod my head.
Hey, a calm emotions on Izzy would have been an interesting turn of events there, though.
I was checking my slots, and I don't have anything because I was just like, this is the point like where she goes up and she's just like, you need to calm down, sir. But I don't have any.
Honey.
I don't have any slots left. Yeah.
I will say, Izzy,
Honey, I can assure you that we've needed a therapist for about 17 sessions.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Inspiration for that. That was awesome. Great role play.
That was brilliant.
That was great inspiration for that. We will pick up next time. In the meantime, so this is episode 18. Next week will likely be episode 19 because we will be having a Grunthor solo session just to get a little bit of
8.5.
I was about to say it could be
Yeah.
an 18.5.
yeah, all right.
No,
Yeah, actually,
18.2.
that's a good way to do it. I'll probably just name it 18.5 or something. So be on the
18.2.
lookout for that. That will. Oh, that's a great idea. That will be dropping sometime between this and next session. I just got to get together with them, and then they might be making an appearance next week. We'll keep an ear out for that and just see how it goes. But for the meantime,
Wait.
again, thank you all for playing. Thank you for sticking around watching this longer episode. I apologize it's a little long, but it's some good stuff, I thought. And again, thank you, Blake, for joining us, and we will see you all next week. Lally ho, friends.
Hey.